What is up, race fans? Welcome to the semifinals, PeenTrain versus octopuscal. I am Dark Alexander, joined by Uko tonight. How's it going, Uko?
Oh man, I'm so excited for this matchup. I feel like the amount of like stakes here and like I guess like the spiritual significance between these two runners going up against each other cannot be overstated.
The stakes, the ones, the A's, we've got all kinds of cool things about to happen here in front of us. Counting
Also,
it down.
we have double peen action.
Well, that sounds like a good Saturday night to me. I don't know about y'all, but we are in for it, folks.
I didn't know we were doing best of 3 either, but yeah, that's sort of that's what we got on the docket. So stick around for anywhere between 3 and 4.5 hours of Boogey content.
I'm all about it. It means we get to fly over Onet 3 times tonight, and who doesn't want that?
Oh, we get to ride Tessie, 6 times? Get to ride the Skyrunner 6 times. Like, who wouldn't want all of this? So what we're looking at here in terms of these two runners, we are looking at two Mega Titans. octopuscal, obviously, we all know him as the guy who like has all the world records. He won the tournament last year. He has like a 100% win rate this entire tournament thus far. He's won every single opponent he's faced. PeenTrain very close to being the same. PeenTrain actually has a lower average for race times, particularly in the qualifiers. The only reason she was not also 4-0 was because she lost by 2 seconds to Moon TV in one of the qualifier races.
Yeah, that race was absolute shenanigans, too.
It was wild. It was a wild watch. But PeenTrain also has been posting the best times, the best race times in the tournament out of everyone. She posted a 103. No one else has done that. And a couple of 104s, which I think only one other person has posted. Lantro.
Yes, consistently crazy times, and for Boogey percent, that anything involving the word consistency just kind of goes out the window. So,
oh my gosh,
the fact
you're
that
so right.
the level has been this high, we're in for a doozy of a race. The only reason we have this gap here right now, Octo tends to grab the bat at a later time through the house. We're not going to get too far without it, so the racers will converge here, but very clean movement from both.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see what just a great showing from both runners in terms of performance, because that much is guaranteed, but also what is Earthbound going to have to say?
Earthbound is frequently very noisy, a lot to say, and there's all kinds of different opportunities for the racers to take their own path too. We'll see what kind of safeties get dropped out here in round 1 right off the bat. We might see all of the stops pulled, and I'm excited to see it.
Earthbound definitely likes to talk nasty. The game likes to find new ways to express itself. Nice.
Pick me up a hot dog. Let's go.
Costco Wholesale, Gold Star member. Oh, behind the couch, yes.
You'll love to see
anything less.
Swag points are through the roof already. And all we've done is talk to people.
Yeah, here's where it gets real.
Whoa, that crow came out of nowhere.
All right, first 100% spawn plate dodged. What do we got in the second one? Some dogs. Ooh, Octo getting pushed back by a crow. That crow.
Oh,
yes.
smooth move
Great
from
move.
PeenTrain.
Cut it
What
very
a
close, too.
slick dodge on that.
Octo's still stuck at Dog Despawn Central, but makes it through.
Crows can be quite unpredictable.
Despawnable. Octo has a snake, gonna just opt for the despawn as well. Peen getting trolled at the last second, but gets past it okay, and look at that. Hill climb complete on both sides. Just a couple seconds off of each other. That's that Earthbound gaming I like to see.
Minutes. You'll love to see it.
It's like exactly the kind of start we were looking for here. We'll see what Starman Jr. has to say about that.
Yep, it's nice to get through the nearly scripted part of the game in a good race like this, with both players on pace with each other. The game can just troll you here on the first hill, and put what is otherwise a very tight matchup behind right from the get-go. And it's just a bummer playing from behind the whole time.
Especially with two juggernauts, like once one of them gets behind, it's gonna take like everything they have in order to be able to catch up.
Yeah, especially for race 1 here, we've got both runners in their element. We'll get through the part that we have no control over and really see what both are bringing to the table tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing each of them do 3 races in a row, because that sort of it has its toll physically that it takes as well as mentally. So we honestly don't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe than your normal any percent or glitchless run. While you might be used to the time it takes, the added stress of the race environment can really put a lot more pressure on you. Even just gripping the controller a little bit harder there can wear you out.
Yeah, pressing the D-pad harder with your thumb, even though it doesn't actually make you move faster.
It's like leaning into your turns in Mario Kart. 67 for Octo. 98 for Peen.
I saw a freeze on the right and a fire on the left. It's going to be hard to keep track.
Everything moves so fast. Nice charge
forward on Octo's side, but still a little bit more damage left to go. Gets a guard.
Just enough for PeenTrain to get through there on a 2-cycle. Very nice start.
It's going to be important. Like a 12-ish second differential here.
Tragedy of Buzz for the first time this evening. Really poor choice of landing, honestly. Buzz could have done a lot to avoid this.
Why would you get on the crazy woman's head?
But it doesn't matter to me. That line always gets me. It's like, okay, I'll go ahead and die now.
Yeah, right? It almost hints that it's like, okay, Buzz knew this was going to happen. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy type of thing with time travel. I have to figure out how the best way is for me to die here.
This lady seems psychotic enough. Let's go with that.
Look at those lips.
Go all the way around her head.
PeenTrain has an empty zoo here. Goes to get the Mr. Baseball cap. Octo, and also not seeing any spawns. Mr. Baseball cap, of course, will be sold off for better defense equipment.
Yeah, this run would be wildly different if it weren't for Mr. Baseball Cap.
No, seriously, if we didn't have exactly the way that we have of optimizing our stats for this section, it would be a lot harder for us to get runs started without manipulation. It's already barely possible enough as it is.
Our little despawn walk here behind the hospital. Also a nice little feature here in ONET that's so consistent because there's so many little spawn tiles here spawning the sharks. Peen grabbing the juice out of the trash can there for a little extra safety.
Good start from the pogo. We don't want to see it charge forward on turn 1 if we can avoid it. Oh, the miss though. Yeah, switching to the bread roll. Good move. Ooh, 10 HP of damage to the pogo on Octo's side. A 10 HP hit might as well be 0. Oh, the miss! Just puts it on auto fight, hoping for the best. Gets the smash.
Topping off with the fruit juice on Peen's side, getting into second pogo here.
Auto fight should be sufficient. That 19 HP hit is very good. Could go down in 2 turns, and it does. Meanwhile, Octo's pogo goes down in 3. Next up, Yes Man Jr. Should just be a quick 2-hit fight. 25 HP is like right above the safe range for this fight. Assuming Ness hits both turns, he can swing his hula hoop twice and you'll still be okay. Maxing out our health for Frank.
Very dangerous fight here. Want to see Frank talking dirty, ideally. We got a weaker, strong attack to worry about.
Glad that 27 HP Brandish got wasted on a healing turn. Oh, Octo goes down to Frank.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Brutal.
That must have just been 2 heavy brandishes. I was looking at Peen's side.
We just managed to outmatch that one. Talking dirty over here. Peen is able to finish off the Frank fight. So Octo's going to have to take a quick nap and get through Photo Guy and head back over to Frank.
This is huge.
Still an awful lot of Earthbound left, obviously, but this is nice to see.
3 misses in a row!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but the smash to make up for it. Wowee, what a roller coaster.
Jeez, Frankenstein is out for blood today.
Yeah, PeenTrain is out of burgers now. But he goes down.
He is through that.
Octo's struggling to get some spawns on the way out of Ness's house. Oh, man. Okay, the crow's going to be dodgeable. But now we just got to get back to the arcade as quick as possible.
Yeah, but this could be a tricky walk back over there. A lot of spawn tiles that we have to concern ourselves with.
I missed when PeenTrain matched out 21. Apparently that happened. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, that was right on the edge. That was crazy.
Yeah, I saw that Octo went down to a 22 HP mash out. Hard to say exactly the level of skill that's required. There's like ambiguity about that. Like there might be some RNG involved. You definitely don't want to trust Turbo for 21. The Turbo will not get you there.
Definitely.
I know that to be true.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on, Frank. That is just
Octo almost
madness.
goes down again. Yeah, Octo has to pull out all the stops now to get through all this as fast as possible. Needs to life up on turn 1.
Small hit there. I'll be able to tank through another one before healing.
Opts to life up using auto fight. That's pretty efficient.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the threshold is there, but
it's pretty low at this stage. I think it's like 14 or 15, something like that.
Okay.
Someone in chat might know.
It's, yeah, Octo in particular, I see a lot of really efficient use of the auto fight, pretty much all throughout the run there.
The threshold, I believe, is a percentage of your max HP. I just don't remember the exact percentage. And yeah, the tactical use of auto fight can be used to save on all kinds of frames and menuing inputs over the course of a run. PeenTrain enters Giant Step first. We're going to be looking for 22 slugs, as always. Need to get rid of these mice, get to our respawning spot, and here we are. Looking for that mouse pull. Yeah, that was very close.
Nice setup.
Wow, look at this efficiency. There's our first 4-pack. This is gameplay. Octo opting to skip burgers. Just going straight into Giant Step.
It's gonna get intense. In Boogey tense, if you will.
In Boogey tense. Yo, this tournament is like a circus fire. It's intense.
That was a very good Joe Piscopo you just did there.
Right? Yeah, I'm dusting my shoulder off. These slow hits for Octo are slowing him down a little bit. I think PeenTrain might be excelling on the offensive side while still taking 5 damage per attack from each slug due to low defense. The random stat rolls throughout Onet can be... They can make or break the experience you have, especially in Giant Step where you have to take all these fights. Going to fight the mouse, I believe there must have been some sort of 3-pack situation.
I believe that was 12 for Peen. I could be wrong on that, so might be doing some on-the-fly math here. Maybe a chosen gamble on the second floor for a 4-pack heading upstairs, but...
Yeah, I know PeenTrain likes to use the second floor spawn tile to look for a 4-pack there. Interesting move here. Going for the single Antoid. It does work out.
So moving on to 4-3 here. Got the 6-pack. Is that going to be one more Antoid? Or would it still be 2 at this point to get up to level 8? It's going to be real close.
I'm completely lost on this.
This is some deep math here that I was not prepared for.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
PeenTrain's playing 4D chess over here.
Yeah, seriously.
Which, if there's any time to do that, tonight's the night.
Indeed. Octo finally moving up onto the second floor, having to stutter around some heavy spawnage. Oh, the way that they close in like that while you're going so slow is so terrifying.
When Peen getting hypnotized, that is the risk with the 6-pack. They do have the chance to concentrate again.
Yeah, only asleep for a small moment. Yeah, we're looking for a pack of 2 here, so it's gonna be 1 slug, 1 Antoid to round us off at level 8.
Oh,
but it
right
does call for help.
Call for help.
Yeah, not great. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Going for the life up, I'd say that's a wise choice to do right now. At around 40, maybe. Oh, the miss. Come on, Ness, please. Octo's getting these packs of 2 slugs on the top floor.
It's very intriguing as well.
I'm not sure what's up with that either. What the heck? These runners are insane. And that's level 8 for PeenTrain. She does get out of that little scary situation.
Alright.
What am I looking at? How does this work? Whatever that...
I've never seen a 6-pack.
Whatever that guy has, I need that. The big man comes for a little one-on-one, but it turns out to be crazy the amount of dunks this guy has. That's crazy. Dude, get the ruler. Come check this out.
Oh, and Peen getting the doorway spawn. That's annoying.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. Just take the run, yeah. Burger up as needed. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Or whatever it is. Gets away. And now Octo's right behind, heading up into Titanic and decides not to stutter those 2. Probably a good move. This one is workable. So now we're nearly neck and neck again.
This first roll looks like for Peen. Defense down, so no damage to start off with. 50, that's kind of gross.
Oh my gosh.
Smash. That's
okay. The timing on that worked out miraculously. I thought another rockin' would be going out. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, 55 for the second rockin' on Octo's side. Oh, 69 nice for the win. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Really? The same menu mistake, but it saved you this time. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Bunch of magnets on Octo's side. The smash will help.
Yeah, the smash gets rid of the shield. Last burger, so we're gonna have to auto fight and just win here. The shield goes back up. I'm not sure what kind of HP we're looking at. The miss is not good, and the smash to take him down.
Oh no!
Wow. Oh, was the first rockin' a miss? I totally did not see that either. Holy, that's gonna allow PeenTrain to surge ahead here.
Yeah, still has a host of burgers, too.
Earthbound is indeed earthbounding. That'll be Octo's second death for the run. Good on him for being able to make up all that time from the Frank death. It's just, Earthbound did what it does. Titanic Ant did what he does, and we're not looking too good here. Yeah, he's going to be going for some burger shopping. Because we can't really go back up to Titanic Ant with an empty inventory.
No, that would not be advised. That is the biggest risk with going burgerless into Giant Step is you need everything to go right with the ant fight, and unfortunately, that was not the case tonight.
Quite the opposite.
Peen heading right into Police HQ, into the Cop Gauntlet. We'll see how this treats us. Also, a very challenging section right at the end of Onet here. We have limited resources. We can optionally stop and buy more burgers after Giant Step, but choosing to maximize on that lead here. It's a 1 in 8 chance that we can get a burger drop from the cops, but some nights they can crushing chop into oblivion, and it makes this very, very stressful.
Yeah, we'll see what the first cop looks like. That usually sets the tone. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good start.
Yep. Yeah, first cop smash is always satisfying there. In classic Giant Step fashion, it's going to throw slugs at Octo.
Having to face only 3 cops in a row with the limited resources instead of 4 is quite a different ball game. Oh my gosh, another smash, and that one was even more optimal. It was like on the first turn. Octo gets a cookie drop from an Antoid. I imagine that's going to be utilized somewhere.
Yeah, not a great set of spawns there for Octo.
Yeah, definitely awkward.
All right, Titanic Ant round 2. Fully prepared. Let's hope this one goes a little bit better. It's last cop trying to play hero on PeenTrain side.
Yeah, no, this ant needs to be very efficient. We need as few turns as possible.
Yeah, only 5 psychic points on that magnet. So didn't take the second rockin' from us.
Okay, that's
102, that was nice.
That's much better. Yeah, already. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see the vision. Yeah. I see the vision, but that play was I don't know, just eat one burger.
Yeah, I'm curious on that one.
He was 1 hit away. He was looking for Ant to not bite him an additional time. He decided that was the best outcome, and he was going to try for that best outcome, but he did not get that. So now we have to go round 3. Doesn't talk to mom. He gets a lucky butterfly outside in town. Yes, Ori, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Definitely trying to save as much time as possible by just finishing the fight as quickly and efficiently as one would be able to, given the right RNG, but he did not get the right RNG. Yeah, exactly. He knew that. I know he knew that. He was banking on Ant doing literally anything else, and he did not. But Octo also already knows that he is majorly behind, or was at the time anyway, just because of the fact that he had already taken 1 death, so I do respect the play. But I do still think that 1 burger could have been eaten, and it wouldn't have made too much of a difference in terms of time. But yeah, definitely respect the play. It just didn't work out.
Yep, and that's going to happen in this game. You can make all the right decisions, and things can still go terribly, terribly wrong. Earthbound will Earthbound, whether we want it to or not.
So at this point,
That's why we keep
PeenTrain
coming
just
back.
kind of... Yeah, seriously. At this point, PeenTrain just needs to focus on finishing the run out. Eating a succulent burger. A succulent American meal.
$76.
$76 for the first one. 82 for the
82.
second. Yeah, definitely learned from the last experience. Doesn't want to repeat the same mistake and die a third time. Come on, Ness. Just end it, please.
Oh no.
We shouldn't have to
On a
look
heel
at this
turn.
ant's stupid face anymore. Get him out of here. Down he goes.
Ant is down, finally. Goodness gracious. Still took a ton of resources too. I think that we use Octo with 3 burgers.
Yeah, still a really inefficient ant fight. I wonder what Octo's going to do. I mean, in terms of saving time, the fastest thing to do would to just go straight there and win. But it's like, do you want to do that in this situation?
Right.
What is your level of apathy at this point in this particular situation? Like, you know, you're going up against a Titan. At a certain point, I would feel like I'm just continuing the run out of moral obligation.
Right. Yeah, I feel like to hope to bring it back, you've got to go just right into it. But already taking as many deaths as he has, I think that could be too demoralizing and just choose to finish the run at any cost. And pick it back up on the second round.
Yeah, Ori, of course, makes a good point. I mean, the race is never over until it's over. It's just, you know, what it's going to take is a big ask. Like, Earthbound would have to be pulling all kinds of crazy strings.
That would be classic Earthbound.
Definitely not unlike anything that we've seen before. I just don't know. 2 Titanic ant deaths is a lot of time.
Right, the most important invention in the game, the pencil eraser.
And we need that.
Well worth a $200 cost of entry.
Kind of just need these cops to go nice and simple. Did we even get confirmation that that machine was finished? PeenTrain making her way into the second PRV pass, gonna erase that pencil. Try to survive any kind of onslaught of UFOs and diamonds and sprouts and trees. We are seeing a burger drop on Octo's side for the Cop 3.
It's always helpful to have a little extra buffer there.
Nice and clean so far on Peen's side. We saw one spawn, but it was easy to get rid of. Of course, she has already butterflied all the way up, so doesn't need any of the ones in here. Nice move with complete and utter like confidence and calm. Octo entering Captain Strong, only has one rocket, but should be able to mash the rest out. 63 is not great, but we can work with what we have here. Oh, the miss is not good.
Oh, miss.
Man, no way.
Come on, Ness.
That's
Do
not
your
gonna
job.
work. That's not gonna
Darn
work.
it.
Octo goes down
Oh,
to Captain
no.
Strong. Oh my gosh.
Awful. Just awful.
No way.
Peen stepping on Snick. Just the absolute Onet's death spiral. Just bringing all of the pain to Octo tonight.
All right, old heads in chat, what are the odds that Octo comes back from this? Going for the Frank heal before going back into cops. Right, of course. It's totally acceptable that Octo takes the L on this one. Also, this fight on Peen's side is really bad. Even if you green swirl the cultists, for those who don't know, you are not able to instant run from them because they are an enemy that has the boss flag activated. So they are permanently unrunnable. So she had to make use of her 2 rockets on them, or is that what she did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame her at all for that.
So now we're gonna have to improvise on the shack fight here. But I imagine she's still resting pretty easy.
Yep, just hope for a big first roll there, and the cultists have no friends.
Indeed. It wouldn't surprise me that Ari has tried that. Did it work? Probably not. The cultists do go down for PeenTrain, so she does get to move on. Ari, I remember that that permanently looping Carbon Dog paralysis auto fight. Didn't you leave your console on for like several days when you did that?
When the immovable object meets the immovable object. I'm glad he turned it off before the universe ended.
Alright, Octo's back to Captain Strong. Looks like we are going to have to bash out the whole fight because I don't think...
Oh, what a smash.
Yeah, that's just
Captain Strong
unreal.
shows violence.
Have we seen this many, like, tragic, time-costly Onet deaths in a single race this entire tournament? That's 5 deaths now. 1 to Frank, 2 to Ant, 2 to Strong. Well, there's the possibility of Jeff Joy. Yeah, we need PeenTrain to somehow teleport to the underworld and get the hard lock in the middle of this experience. PeenTrain starts up Car Painter. So far, no reflects. We're gonna throw that rock in. Just try to get through the fight. Gonna banana up. We're at 22. A little dicey HP number. My Car Painter goes down off a lightning reflect.
Eating through the most dangerous portions of the run here up until the protoplasm. We've got some story triggers to go through. Would really love to see Octo make it through the cop gauntlet here without too much difficulty. Get the opportunity to play something different.
We need some resolution on this. Seriously.
Hey, getting the burger drop.
Cool. Yeah, what does Octo need? Like 15 proto deaths to catch up? Something like that.
Could get stuck respawning mushrooms for half an hour or so.
That is true.
Not likely that happens a second time to PeenTrain.
You never know.
Another burger drop for Octo.
Octo's side. Nice. That's a lot of spawns.
Crow Party USA.
I see Octo is tactically auto-fighting. Smash probably helped a little bit at least. PeenTrain starting the Mold Death Warp. We're set up pretty good for it. Should be able to go down in 2 hits. Assuming he ever hits. Alright, we're back in Captain Strong. Burgering up, but it gets canceled out by
Strong fight.
Yeah. Just gotta throw 2 Rockins and just win. Like, just win. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? No!
You gotta be shitting me right now.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be... That is some shit, alright? No way.
Just forget about it. That's... You don't Earthbound that hard.
You don't see this with Octo. You don't see this with him. This doesn't happen. In fact,
So is this like the Dorian Gray version of Octo, or it's just all of the bad luck that he never got before?
It's all like the pot is boiling over now.
Like, every 11th full moon, all of the bad luck comes back at once.
Wow, I would hate to be in his position. Like, just... like, I don't know what I would do.
The intestinal fortitude it takes to go into the cop gauntlet for a 4th time.
Yeah, that's... The fact that all the deaths were to strong, too, like, that's like the absolute most amount of time you can lose with each cop gauntlet death. Octo has to be at like level 11 now, right?
Yes, was level 11 for the strong fight there. So in theory, this should get progressively easier.
You know, I want to see how much money is in the ATM. That's what I want to see.
$1,100 for skip sandwiches.
Gosh, these smashes are unruly.
Okay, at least a smash back for Octo there. But so far, these cops have just been outrageous.
Yeah, switch the audio over. It's time to dance.
Strong getting mad.
Strong, low rocking
56.
again. But look at that HP. There's no way. There's no way. We're done. We're done. We're done. Congratulations to Octo for making it through that nightmare. Oh my goodness.
Wow. It really happened.
Captain Strong is dead. Rip Bozo, you will not be missed.
The world is not prepared for the terror about to be unleashed on Tucson. He's almost level 12 and he's looking for trouble. Right, see you in 57 more minutes.
We'll be back. Did he hit level 14? Or is he going to after Car Painter? He probably should fight Mono Mole. That'd be pretty hype. Alright, let's see that ATM money. I gotta know how much is in there. I'm thinking like 800.
Back to Benjamins.
1,000, maybe.
800. Nailed it.
That flat 800 is satisfying to look at for some reason. He made up, what, like 3 cursor movements with having that amount? That's pretty good. Copper bracelet strats. That's so true. that bracelet's like chump change now. 350? Man, I got that. I got 2 of that. Applicant, you need $200? Take $400. I got it.
I'll take 2 pencil erasers, thank you very much. Here, take another 200, go over to Orange Kid's house and set it on fire in front of him.
Oh, man. You could take $200, stand on a bridge, and just throw it all away. PeenTrain making her way through the graveyard. Looks pretty good. Pretty empty. Bridge.
He gets the old zombie bonk there, and we'll queue up for Winters.
All right, PeenTrain, if you're trying to have the worst winters of all time, I think now is the moment to do that. Let's see it.
Oh, goodness.
You good over there?
We're all good. Nothing to see here.
Carry on. Nothing to see here.
As a whole, my favorite part of the Earthbound soundtrack is Winters.
That makes sense. It's a fantastic part of the soundtrack. Winters is always the worst of all. The woat. How has no one ever said that, like, around me? How have I never seen that? I'm partial to the Runaway 5 music myself. I like that bluesy twang.
I would agree with both of those, Slug.
We're heading for Venus.
Oh my goodness. That UFO is looking rowdy.
Yeah, no holds barred anymore.
Those things like to sneak through those narrow paths. It always baffles me.
Yeah, right.
Red swirled by it.
Oh, that diamond. Oh, what a pincer. Yeah, just take the single diamond. So you'd rather take that? Because you can at least run. Octo already having 35 PSI in this situation. So, like, wouldn't even necessarily need to butterfly a cold heal back up, but I guess you would have to for the life up as well. Come on, just get out. Wow, seriously?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. No way. Oh, the gut save.
And a gut save.
Oh, but he takes the death from the cold. No.
Oh my.
I hate this. I hate this. Yeah, apparently I shouldn't have said that. Oh my gosh. Like, that's horrible luck. Definitely like 60 or 70 at the very least. It was like 9 turns, I think, 8 turns.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Yeah, the spinning robo, I'm pretty sure, is the easiest enemy to run from in PRV, technically. I might be wrong about that. Sprouts have the same speed. Well, I will say this out loud. If we're looking at Octo here and the way that this is going, he would absolutely rather have had something like this unfold during round 1 of, or game 1 of the 3-game set. Because he still has plenty of time to be able to get that sort of monster luck that he usually gets in the next 2 rounds.
Right, chase all the demons out of the cart. Get it out of the system.
Yeah, right. The exorcism. Octo with the sportsman-like Tessie in chat.
Make a quick sacrifice, exactly. Does Octo take the goat fight in Winters?
Yeah, don't worry. EBSS is scripted. We all know that. and you know Octo would do Winter's Cliff Skips very efficiently. Oh, here we go with the protoplasm shenaniganery. Just immediately going into guard strats. Gonna try to get that runaway.
Octo skipping shopping to head right into Shack fight. Which at this point just gonna rain rockins on everybody, I would imagine. And did. Criminy.
Wait, did I miss that? Did we both miss that? Did he skip the cliff to get in there? Okay. I was about to flip this shit. Alright, check fight goes down for Octo. PeenTrain is at the third or the second proto. It's easy to call it the third proto if you think about the second duck.
Yeah.
The duck did not get skipped. Also,
No, Monkey not playing nice on any of the skips there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. There was technically 2 there.
Good point.
And we are all about the technicality here on Earthbound Super Series.
Yeah, those numbers are sacred.
Consummate professionals.
Was that a butterfly spawn attempt there on Octo's side? I was wondering what that movement was. Consummate, V's! Consummate! There were 2 cultists below? Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Oh, and the mushrooms.
That positioning was rough. Oh, that stutter against the mouse, though.
Oh, and the mushroom's still there!
Come on!
This is...
Earthbound Gaming! Yeah, like that. No, that was monstrous. Look at that.
Just insane.
And there you go. No problem.
Some serious stamina.
She's got a face but no body. Octo doing car painter. A life up on the death turn. PeenTrain a little stuck with the mushrooms. Final mushrooms.
That one stuck.
Does make it through. Nice. Winter's complete. All that's left between a first round victory is Boogey Tent and Cave Boys, I guess.
Octo get no reflect love to continue the pattern of earthbounding.
Don't even mention the Pumpkin Kids. Carpainter goes down. Pretty good HP setup. I imagine, yeah, no level up at all. Octo, go fight Mondo Mole. Yeah, PeenTrain, I know that didn't meet your standards at all.
Yeah, a world-class showing on the stutters there in Pond Cave. None of those in that second room are trivial. Yeah, PeenTrain, what an insensitive message.
Did you see the Onet that Octo just had? Oh, the gut save on the Mole Warp. Are you kidding? That was supposed to be 7 HP easy.
Just brutal.
Come on. Yeah, no memes whatsoever with Octo. Just playing it straight, like a professional. The Mole dies to the smash. Are you kidding? Yeah, no, I am team never bash the Mole. Was that a level up too to gain a few HP?
Apparently.
That's freaking crazy. There it is. Oh my goodness. Real slapstick Earthbound run. Yeah, seriously. Oh, come on, Pigpen. Get out of the way. All right, the final fight. Defend BBR just ended.
Come on, Jeff. 652.
There you go. Octo paid off Pigpen as a one final last resort. That's really funny. GG Train for the first match win. Still got 2 to go.
So hanging out at school.
Yeah, definitely a good stopping point here. I don't think anyone needs to see this second Winters. Just gonna go straight into round 2.
A 107.41 finish for Peen. A very nice time for any race.
It was Sting in the trash can. Okay, so are we going to be going into round 2 straight away? I know that commentary is going to be changing.
All right,
give
everybody a chance to get up, move around, shake your limbs out,
quick
grab
break.
a snack, grab a beverage.
But thank y'all for watching. We shall return momentarily.
What's up, y'all? We're back for a round 2 of this semifinals race of PeenTrain versus octopuscal. That first race was a doozy, which would be an understatement. I am actually joined here by Sting. I mean Daniel RGT.
It's me, Sting, and I'm here to commentate. I don't know how Sting talks. Does Sting ever talk?
No, he just continually takes his masks off, and it's just always Sting underneath.
I'm pretty sure Sting never talks. Sting just takes off a Sting mask and is like, "I'm Sting. I've been Sting the entire time. There's no pretenses here. I'm Sting, and I always was Sting."
Anyway, so you got us two maniacs on comms tonight, and we're gonna go ahead and get this second race started, and we'll see how it treats the runners back to back.
Yeah, so Peen up 1-0 right now. You got to imagine after the last race, Earthbound is like, right, I know you have world record in every category.
Yeah,
so you can, now we'll chill.
Right, some sort of demon has, they were saying demon has been exorcised, and maybe we can have a little bit better luck.
Whatever penance that Octo had to
in
order, it should be fulfilled now.
They said, look, you can't win every race, okay?
So you're going to lose this one the most you've ever lost before.
The most ever. We're going to throw every single thing Earthbound can do right at you. And you know what? I got to say this. Octo handled that like a pro. Honestly, we're in chat saying, I would have thrown my controller across the wall. I would have just gotten the bicycle. He just kept going.
I've done all of those things.
Right? Yeah.
I've done in a race. I've done all of those things. I've had many in Earthbound Super Series at this point where I get to a point in the bracket and then the game is like, now you must lose. And then,
it's just
everything possible that can go bad goes bad.
It's just like, yo, guess what?
I give up. I do bike percent mad quick. I start memeing around. I'm like, well, there's no chance of winning. I might as well put on the show.
Might as well have some fun. Yeah.
Octo is a professional and says, I'm going to try for the 0.0001% chance that Boogey Tent deletes PeenTrain save file.
Reaches through the screen, just jostles her entire desk, and just deletes everything.
Yeah, which can happen. Not Boogey Tent specifically. At any point, the game could just be like, yeah, this save file's corrupt. Because I've had it happen. I've had that happen too.
Oh man, I don't know if we should be putting this type of bad juju out into the universe based on what happened in the first race.
I don't believe in commentator.
I didn't say a commentator curse. I said bad juju into the universe.
Is that not the same thing? That's just commentator curse, but for real life.
You got me there, Sting.
Yeah.
I have no retort. Take off your mask and reveal who you are.
I think I've been Sting the entire time.
Anyways, let's hope for a closer, a better race, for Octo for sure. Peen was very solid all the way through her first race. As always, I mean, both of these runners, as our previous commentators were mentioning, are, top of the list, top of the tiers. So
Sammy Flair makes a good point. It's true, yeah. Sammy Flair has gone to the store. Yeah, I mean, both these runners phenomenal. Both actively running Earthbound all the time. Mm-hmm. PeenTrain is live almost every day.
Yeah, Peen definitely very prolific.
And Octo, in his own, Octo has world record in pretty much every category. I believe there's one now that Octo does not have, but I think it's Boogey percent.
I think it's Boogey, yeah, because Chikubi has it.
Boogey percent is the only one that is not owned by Octo, but Octo has every other one. And then Octo's doing Mother 2 Deluxe, Mother 2 GBA, Mother 2 1 out of 128 runs, which take 25 hours to complete or whatever. They're still constantly running.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the 128 runs that they do, those are awesome.
Yeah, and it's they're also very active in the Japanese Discord. They're still coming up with manip all the time, as well as Oxboss. This is the game for these two players. You know
You're
what I mean?
both PeenTrain. Don't discount yourself.
Here we see Octo. This is Dark Alexander mentioned last time. Octo likes to grab the cracked bat after the fact. It's technically a little bit less lag. So you're saving frames, literal frames at this point, because there's only one NPC on screen. I don't really think it lags that much. But we do see a slight advantage here for Octo within 3 seconds, but we're going to get our first bit of RNG here. The hill. Which
Yes.
both runners excellent at, and the first race really showed it. Like they both had a bunch of weird enemies in their way.
Yeah, that crow that PeenTrain juked. Okay, and well,
Octo had a chance to despawn that dog and said, I'm fighting this dog. You know what? I'm level 3
Yeah.
for Pogo Punk. Frank's not killing me.
let's get a bread roll drop. Snake for Peen to just stutter past. That's always nice. Nothing on the other side.
Bread roll drop here would be phenomenal. That is a 1 out of 164 from this dog specifically.
Really? It's not 50%? That's only the Winter's dog?
It's only the Winter's dog. It's
Oh,
1 out of
wow. 64
chance for these dogs.
You know, I was doing a little boogie
1 out
run
of
the other
32?
day,
Thank you.
and I got the bread roll drop.
Yeah, it's 1 out of 32. To be clean correcting me. There's
Oh,
some
I
drops
see.
I'm not 100% on. It's still a very rare thing. It's not 50%. 50% is only the Winter's dog. That's why the Winter's dog has a different background than the dog that you fight on this hill.
Really? Well, there's one of your Earthbound fun facts for the stream. I'm sure there will be plenty more.
Yeah, there's a handful of enemies that have like duplicate entries. Cave Boy is one of them.
The dice.
Cave Boy. Yeah, the Cave Boy, the first time you encounter it was this solo Jeff. They have 5 speed. And then when you encounter Cave Boy again, which is when you do Starman base, they have 79 speed. So, you know, just a casual increase.
Just casual, just a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. Also, the Cave Boys, when you fight them with only Jeff, they have 100% picnic lunch drop.
That's true. It's also, yeah, they have a different, you know, item drop for the second entry. I don't know if they even can drop.
Is it
I don't
beef
know.
jerky for the second one?
It might be beef
Let
jerky.
me
I'm not
look it
100%
up.
sure.
Let me go to the most reliable source I can. Wikibound.
Wikibound pretty good. There's some wikis out there that are not good.
It's a double burger.
Double burger? That makes...
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
4 out of 128.
Yeah, because the Mighty Bear 7 could drop a super plush bear. I do know that.
Which is always, like, I don't know if you find that creepy, but I find that creepy that the bear drops a bear. Like, what are you doing?
But it's like a stuffed... It's like a stuffed bear.
Is it, though?
So it's its child? Is that what you're playing?
I don't know. How did they get the bear? Maybe it stuffed another bear. Maybe the bear killed a bear, and that's where it got the stuffed bear.
I don't want to think about that.
That's what I'm saying. It's creepy. Okay, Starman Jr. for PeenTrain.
Yeah, PeenTrain, a little bit more of a lead here compared to the last time they did the hill.
Mm-hmm.
But Starman, thankfully, you can have a big advantage to Starman, but the slug grind is really going to be where
Ooh, and on guard.
you make a break on that. And an on guard there, 33 damage for Peen. That sets it up to be at least a three turn. Starman could be four turn, like 4 cycle.
Yeah, 99.
And what Peen here wants here is actually not another guard for this next attack turn. Charge 4 for Octo. So Octo has the RNG right now for a 2 cycle potentially. Okay, so Peen getting a 3 cycle. Octo looking for a 2 cycle here. Getting another fire. Fire is the slowest thing you can get. Guard's the fastest thing you can get. That's
73.
attacking. Ness could kill. Yep, Ness kill.
Let's go!
Yeah. So with that HP, Ness level 3, he has a little bit more offense, so he hits Starman Jr. just a tiny bit harder. It actually ends up becoming the factor there that lets Octo kind of keep really close to PeenTrain here at the beginning of Onet.
For sure. Even after taking that little dog fight, which ended up helping him in the end.
Yeah, and it's gonna make the Pogo Punk a little bit safer. You have more offense, you have more health. Octo could even grab the can of fruit juice right before it to top themselves off. I'm not sure they will, but potentially based on how that first run went, they might be playing a little bit safer.
A little safer, yeah, definitely. Especially knowing that if he can, play it safe, but still, with the idea of winning, of course, because that's what this is about. But knowing that if he can play it safe and get through this and win this race, there's still that third race potentially.
Yeah, exactly. You might, be willing to lose a couple seconds here if it means you can bring it to the third race. And then the third race decide, I'm going to play as comfortable as I want. But right now I need to buckle down and make sure that nothing terrible happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's the unfortunate part. So like 2 out of 3, it's nice, right? You think like, oh, this first race is a wash. I'll go to the second race. But the psychological effects of that first race,
dude,
still way heavy.
Yeah. That's why I was like, let's give him a little time in between races, Get up, stretch your legs, shake it out, get some water, maybe cram some snacks in your mouth, I don't know. But it's just like, whew, that first race was rough.
Yeah, I can't think of a Boogey percent run I've seen go worse than that.
And you also have to wonder, like, so no pets in the zoo for either one. You have to wonder, is PeenTrain like, okay, what's gonna happen to me this run now? I feel like I would be scared. I'd be like scared. I'd be like, well, if we've seen what's possible, like, what's gonna happen now?
I think Peen, out of a lot of the runners, is pretty constantly aware of all the turmoil that Earthbound can throw her way. She is,
yeah, definitely.
Me and Peen get into disagreements on decision making here and there all the time because of our own, like, how much we weigh a possible bad thing happening, which is like, that's just an experience difference. It's a runner preference difference. There's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
But Peen prefers to play at the very least, like, at this safe a level because I need to make sure that this worst case scenario is mitigated as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. And in a race, I mean, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, in a race, like, that's definitely what you want. Octo kind of taking that movement as optimally as possible. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Some of it has to do with if you understand routing manip, which Octo is very familiar with, you understand, like, where the RNG3 lines are, on where the enemies spawn and everything like that, so you know exactly where to move and all the intricacies involved with that. Like, yeah, Octo not getting the can of fruit juice, still opting to play for, like, just their normal comfort level, which is a little bit risky, but not, like, the most risky. They already eat the bread roll.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, Peen has to heal before this Yes Man Jr. fight. Octo not having to heal here. But it's going to have to heal after. So depending on how this fight goes for Peen, they're going to be down 5 psychic points. So resource-wise, Octo... the bread roll. Peen still had the bread roll.
Nice.
So they're basically about going even. They're starting this rank around the same time.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, I mean, pretty much you're going to see every runner play this the same. They're going to heal between each round. It's really the only way to get through Frank.
If you take damage, you must heal. That is the rule of thumb. And Octo playing this, like, optimally, saying, I got hit last turn, but Frank is 1 hit away from dead. I'm going to attack 2 turns in a row. That's risky in a race because if Ness misses, you might just die to Frank.
Right.
But Octo not swayed. Octo not swayed by the first run at all, which is, like, really impressive.
Right. Not playing scared, and that's you can't play scared. So, very close race right now. This is what we love to see.
Peen just a tiny bit ahead, but it's like 2 more bashes for Octo here, and that's missing, which is normal of him. Oh, one more bash.
Yeah.
Really close race right now. The slug grind kind of going to define the rest of this on that. This is exactly where Octo wants to be, though. Like, this is keeping it close no matter what. This is exactly as you want to see Euronet going.
Right.
Sub 14 Frank is really good. Like, you want to make sure you get that.
Already a better, outcome than last time. So, anything is better than the last run, really. So there's not a very high bar there.
It's true.
So you can just go in confident that, hey, maybe I just got all the nasties out from that first run. Although I don't trust Earthbound, so you never know.
I don't trust Titanic Ant. I think I would play everything up to what Octo has done so far. I think I would have done, and then Titanic Ant, I would play scared out of my mind. But like, that's honestly probably the reason I die to him so much, is that I'm so scared of this stupid boss.
But I mean, Titanic Ant is the ruiner of all. He's truly.
I started doing
worst.
like I did some non-minute runs like for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
In two Onet attempts, I got crit 4 times by hand. Like what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, this is a joke. This is a joke.
It's just like
stupid boss
seriously. Like, this game stinks.
Like, I can play as good as possible. He's like, well, I'm gonna hit you for 61 damage. So.
Right, and in the situation,
actually,
it's like
it doesn't matter what you do. You're dead.
You could play perfectly, and if Titanic Ant wants you dead, you're dead.
Yeah, if Titanic Ant crits you and then attacks on the turn after, you're dead. There's nothing you can do unless you're doing level 9 Ant strats. But at this point, both these runners are such a high level, and this is a tournament race. There's no way.
Yeah, and I mean I feel like we rarely see level 9 strats anyway.
Not anymore. It used to be a little bit more prevalent years ago, but with how much knowledge we have of Earthbound, how far everyone's taken it, the comfort level of runners and everything, like everyone's pretty much doing level 10 Titanic Ant, even though it's uncomfortable. It's like still in an uncomfortable range, and Titanic Ant may kill you. It's still consistent enough that runners are willing to go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, these slugs are in a weird position, but we're still going to take them. 2 little sluggies. Octo got 4 right away.
Yep. Got 4 right away. He's got 16 offense right now. So this first level up, getting 17 offense. We're looking for 24 offense if they want to insta-kill Black Antoids going towards Titanic Ant.
Yeah, and with those 2 little slugs that Peen now she has 3, so never mind. I was going to say that would just be an easy, 5 more 4-packs, but this 3-pack is going to change that.
Yeah, we need 22 slugs total, if you remember from the first race. If you weren't here, it's 22 slugs you need to get to level 8. Right now, Peen has 7. Octo is now killing their 8th slug.
Yeah.
So there's a slight difference here. Peen really would have preferred to have gotten the 4 because now they have this 11 count slug situation, which is a little awkward. It's not exactly where you want to be. Octo now getting their 12 slugs.
I was going to say something and I completely forgot.
Counting slugs is my favorite 90s alt rock cover.
Yeah, I think that's what distracted me, honestly.
So, despite the slight difference in their slug count, Peen is like a slug fight ahead. So it's awkward, but like they can fight a single mouse, which is not that dangerous. If they can find a single slug or something like that, that'd be pretty good. Octo's definitely not getting the slug spawns fast enough that I think he would be comfortable with.
Yeah, they started out really like, at a good rate. Like he walked in, 4-pack, came over here, 4-pack, like, and now they've disappeared.
Yeah.
The slugs have
They
have disappeared. They've gone.
They're just not there.
They're tired of the carnage.
Peen does not want to take that fight. A mouse and an Antoid would be a really dangerous fight. A single Antoid she might take. But
would you rather do an
like,
Antoid? I'd rather do a mouse fight, I think, because if they don't
I would
smash,
100% do a mouse fight.
they
I would
only
do a
hit
mouse
for
fight every
one,
time.
right? And you can
Yeah.
take them down in like 2 hits. Antoids have so many terrible things they can do.
Yeah, but it looks like she's looking for a 4-pack on the second floor, and then she's gonna try and either find another 4-pack or get a 6-pack, just be like one slug ahead.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
This is
Octo
common
now.
common PeenTrain strats of how she gets her slug grind. Oh, I think I was going to say that this is the only grind that happens in this run, and really in the entire, if you do the glitchless run, it's the only grind
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big part of why Manip was like looked into and routed to begin with. It's like not just because it's the beginning of the game, but like getting rid of this slug grind was such a massive time save. That manipulation, you know, the first instance of net manipulation, you know, it happened a long time ago. We were averaging around 29 to 30 minute nets, maybe 28, 27 on good days. Really strong nets with burgerless, or like, you know, the really strong nets, 25, whatever. But doing manipulation saved like 10 minutes, which is humongous in a speed run.
Right, yeah, and also it's just, you know, it knocks out oh my god, these Antoids. One already called for help.
Yeah, it's a single Antoid here. She might heal here, which I agree with.
Yeah, for sure.
But this Antoid calling for help would be the last thing. Okay, no friends. No friends. No friends.
Blah, blah.
But that's basically they reached level 8 at the same time. So
They
the
did.
Antoid fight backfired on Peen, despite
Yeah.
the fact that they were like a whole slug fight ahead.
Right.
They had to take the Antoid fight, and now they also like have to stutter past these Antoids here.
Right, and thankfully there's no other spawns down below that can cause a lot of lag, and it can make it so that you're basically unable to stutter.
Yeah, the more lag there is. So the way that like stuttering enemies works is that these enemies only move while Nest moves, but they move in like the 7th or 8th frame of Nest's movement. But the more lag there is, the more it holds on to that movement. So you can like, unless you're doing task level stuttering.
Oh no. Octo was so close to getting caught by those Antoids, and now Peen gets 2, and another girl calls a friend right off the bat. Can we run away?
And she's trying to run. So at 100% here, I'm rocketing and then going back outside and getting a butterfly.
Yeah.
But she's using a burger and she's gonna try and run again.
Okay, we're on the Titanic ant fight.
Titanic ant.
It did not work! The
Missed!
second rocket! Oh god!
Okay. The fact that the first rocket worked is the most important part, because the
It takes care of the Antoids, right? So they can't do their stupid little life up move.
Yeah, these Antoids are special. The ones that come with Titanic Ant, they only know PSI Life Up Alpha, and
Yeah.
the only thing they do is life up. They can life up themselves, which is convenient if it were to miss one. Like sometimes you miss Titanic Ant, or you miss one of the Antoids on the first rocket, but it targets itself with life up.
Peen noticing that Antoid that's kind of in the little crevasse right there. Very nimble movement.
Very good stuttering. Peen is really, the stutters today have been immaculate.
Absolutely. Still in this
Octo
ant
here.
fight.
Yeah. PeenTrain's starting the ant fight now. A cleaner ant fight could save her some time against Octo.
Yeah.
Octo has unfortunately had Titanic Ant cast shield 38 times.
Yeah.
So he's taking about 12 damage. per
5
hit.
bajillion times. Uh-oh. 3, okay.
Octo is playing Titanic Ant safer, but forced to auto fight. They're out of burgers.
Okay. He gets through.
No burgers though.
No burgers. Did he grab the burger on the way in?
I don't think they did.
That's a
They
Wonder
might-
burger.
A crit.
A crit!
But
Peen
she
was
healed on
eating
the
a
same
burger.
Yeah. But this is still really bad.
We're gonna
It's
triple
hitting
burger
really,
here.
It's
Yeah.
really hitting hard.
This is scary.
both Rockins hit though. She's like a couple bashes away, maybe 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Magnet is fantastic.
Definitely what you want to see. Don't dodge,
Oh,
you stupid
no.
ant! Who do you think
One more
you
hit.
are?
She knows it. She knows it's one more hit.
Let's go!
Very well played. It's
Yes.
still super close between these two runners.
Absolutely. Peen getting that, both of her Rockins and just not getting shielded. Octo running into this fight right here. All of this adds up to time that Peen is grabbing back.
Octo got a green swirl like on the way into this room. That's just a little bit of extra time they lost here. They're gonna have 1 burger going into cops. They can't pick up the present.
I mean, he might grab a burger or 2, but I feel like at this point he's just gonna send it, you know?
So if I was watching the stream, I would send it. If Octo is the type of runner to not watch their opponent, they probably, depending on how much they withdrew to buy burgers, they might have enough to buy 1 or 2 burgers
and just pop in real quick.
Exactly, like I withdraw $100 usually, and if I use no burgers on Frank or Frankenstein, I'm left with like $30 something. Let's buy an extra burger or 2 on the way back without having to hit the ATM. So like I can pop in real quick if my Titanic Ant is really bad, buy a couple burgers and head out.
Grab a couple burgers.
Yeah, grab a couple burgers, head out of there super quick. Don't gotta hit the ATM. I'm bing bang boom. I'm on my way.
Hope you don't get that can of fruit juice. Nobody wants the fruit juice.
Oh, I know one person who wants the fruit juice. His name's Aurelius.
Well, and sometimes you'll also see a lot of runners grab pretty much the majority of their money when they go to buy the burgers the first time, so that if they do need to pop in for a couple of burgers, they can just do so because they have money left over.
So the reason I mentioned fruit juice, by the way, I'll give context here. At an RPG limit break, me and Aurelius did a 2 players 1 controller any percent. This is the glitz category of Earthbound. But Ori kept buying cans of fruit juice instead of burgers, and he wouldn't stop. So
like on purpose?
Yes, on purpose.
No.
So on our slug grind, we had like 7 cans of fruit juice.
Oh my god, Ari. Why would you do that? He's a little stinker, that's why.
This is very funny to do. So.
It is funny, yeah. Alright, Octo finishing his first cop fight as Peen enters her first one. So about a cop ahead, yeah. I was thirsty.
We completed that run. As far as I know, it is the only 2 player 1 controller run at any percent of Earthbound, so we are the world record.
Nice.
Got a burger drop here for Octo.
Heck yeah.
Because he only had the 1.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, and a crushing chop miss. You love to see it.
Yeah, Cop's got 2 attacks, crushing chop, regular attack, crushing chop hits for more. So you want to see that whiff as much as possible. Yeah. You don't want to see Nest whiff. That's what's happening to Octo instead.
No. And you're going to be wanting to heal at anything around 50 HP.
Yeah, so the general rule of thumb, if you have burgers, is like anything lower than 55, you want to use a burger. If you're lower than like 35, you want to use a
life up, yeah.
And you're hoping you don't outspeed the cop.
Right, exactly.
So that you can get the full amount of healing possible.
Unless you're going into the cop with like 2 HP, and then you definitely want to outspeed them.
No, yeah,
you know,
in that situation.
In that situation,
please outspeed.
Please, Ness, please do your job.
I beg you. Okay, so Octo has a choice here going into Captain Strong. They can use a Rockin' and then try and bash it out, or they can save the psychic points for 2 life ups.
For heals. Did he use both of his burgers throughout the
He has
box?
No burgers.
Okay. I'm gonna guess bash with heals.
The safe thing to do is bash, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Considering how rude Captain Strong was before, don't blame him.
Yeah, no, we're not playing around. Ooh, and a smash.
A crit?
Go.
That's fantastic. And so
and a submission hold missed.
And he instantly pivots. As soon as he sees the crit, he's like, rocket instantly. He's like, I can end the fight right here as long as this rocket hits. It's pretty likely to hit, so he knows the odds are in his favor.
Yeah, and PeenTrain also having to go in with just using that psychic points as heals. Oh boy.
She has to auto fight here. Getting hit by strong. It's like one or two more bashes.
Woo! Woo!
Okay, so we're both out of Onet. A
Holy
deathless
crap.
Onet.
Okay. Woo! All right. I was so
20,
scared. I was so
25
scared
seconds?
for a moment. Yeah.
20-25 seconds between the two of them. This is anyone's race.
Definitely. Octo's plan to stay in the tourney. PeenTrain's plan to win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Octo needs to win this race to survive.
Yeah, to be able to go to round 3.
This is just to survive. Peen's just trying to close this out.
Yeah.
And if I was Peen, I wouldn't take.
Oh no! Ooh, that mushroom. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I agree. So it looks scarier than it is. I think Octo was pretty confident that they had the tree line there. As soon as they aggroed it, they're like, okay, I can use this, right? But it is terrifying. One screw up there, and then you're fighting that mushroom. And that's a really bad fight to take. But for Peen here, it's like some people could view Peen's situation as like, I got a race to lose. I can relax this race. That's never
Wow,
happened.
heck no. Race to win, baby.
You want to close this out now.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially against Octo? Come on.
Against Octo of all people, and you had a deathless Onet, you want to close this out now.
Absolutely.
Because if your RNG was going bad the entire Onet, then maybe you could feel that way, right? I got a race to lose, this is fine. But you still got a pretty decent Onet. You got to pull out all the stops still. You want to put this to bed now.
Absolutely. I agree 1000%. I mean, they both get out sub 30 Onet, so they're both in a really good position right now. Octo just a little bit ahead at this point.
Yeah, I mean, PRV can really change hands there. Octo likes to buy a skip sandwich for PRV, which does help quite often. I don't know if Peen is of the same camp.
I mean, we've seen a ton of people using skip sandwiches in PRV this year, so she might grab one.
Skip sandwiches have become popular again. So they were really popular at like the inception of the Earthbound speedrun. Skip sandwich people would just buy skip sandwiches, but we eventually found out that like buying skip sandwiches loses about as much time as using a skip sandwich.
As much as it would save, so it like cancels out. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the situation here where we have skip sandwiches, it's like if the option is take a fight or use a skip sandwich and skip the fight, that's better.
Absolutely, yeah. And buying like one or two is not gonna like waste the time that perhaps the people were buying them to speed up Ness's walking speed versus trying to get around enemies.
Yeah, it's really about how convenient is the skip sandwich vendor. And Tucson is like the most convenient skip sandwich vendor. They're in a spot that you have to pass by multiple times.
Yeah.
And also you can buy skip sandwiches in Happy Village, a spot you also have to shop at already.
Yeah.
The shopping is not really a thing later in the run that much at all. So these early sections of the run are like your main chance to get some skip sandwiches before it becomes such a massive time loss.
Yeah.
And that's why you see it so often in Boogey Percent, because Boogey Percent is just like the first 25% of the run.
Yeah, and Peen does have a chance to pull ahead here. Octo was getting stuck by getting blocked, gatekeep by a UFO there. So that, allowed her to catch up a little bit. That UFO is back.
And Peen's ahead.
Yeah, and
that sprout is in the worst possible spot.
Worst spot, yeah. Because
every other
they do have
on the other sprout on the other
my
side
gosh,
would have been better.
Oh, these spawns. Like the sprouts have a small radius like the mushrooms do, and so you can get past them pretty easily, but that one would have ran straight through those trees and gone right for Octo.
This opening section of PRB also has a lot of trees that you can use to get enemies stuck on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, neither runner had the option to really get them stuck in a convenient spot. All the spots that the enemies ended up being were the one safe, like the one exact spot that you didn't want to see them at.
Exactly. Because those UFOs have like that erratic movement, and so you got to be careful if you're trying to get those stuck on something, because they can wiggle free real quick.
Yeah, and there's instances in which like you can use that to your advantage. Like you can tell certain UFO spawns and you're like, I don't gotta worry about this. It'll get stuck on the tree. And that wasn't the case for Octo in any situation.
Yeah.
It was always going to be like, I have to walk into an open field and deal with this UFO. And in an open field, that's the UFO's favorite area.
That's his turf, his territory. Yeah. All right, they're both buying a skip sandwich, so one little skippy for both.
They look a little bit closer. Oh, is it so Peen has both butterflies already? Octo does not have either. So
I think he got one.
I don't think he got one.
You sure?
I think Peen got two.
I feel like I saw him get one, but I could be wrong.
They look a lot closer than they are, but Peen has, at the very least, one more butterfly than Octo. I know Peen has two butterflies. And butterflies about 6 to 8 seconds, depending on how you interact with them.
Oh yeah, way closer, Uko. Welcome back.
And Octo forced to despawn this first room.
And that's a time loss with those door transitions. Peen just walks right on through. No problem here.
Door transitions that have to change the music take longer than door transitions that don't.
Yeah, just within the cave.
That first cave, you really don't want to see enemies because you lose double the time pretty much.
For some reason, the pencil issue was erased.
For some reason.
What was it doing here in the first place?
Who put this here?
Oh no. Ooh, oh. Yay.
So Peen, the skip sandwich, I don't know if it'll work.
It worked.
It was very scary.
That was a...
So you see Peen despawning instead of going up and around. It's because if you go up and around, the spawns end up being much worse on your way down. It's like really bad. So going up and around is never recommended if you can avoid it.
Oh boy. Spawn central on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, and Octo is still like, they're having an okay PRV. It's definitely a little better than Peen's, but like I said, he has to pick up 2 butterflies. Peen has to pick up none.
Yeah, she's almost on her way out of here.
No spawns there, and if there's no spawns by the entrance, yes, she's in Happy Village.
Oh gosh. Okay,
so
we're using a skip
this is
again.
so scary, but yeah, really nicely done.
Oh man.
This is definitely a situation you want to use a skip.
Yeah, both runners use those skips so well. That was impressive. I told you he'd gotten a butterfly. He's only getting one.
You're right. We're looking for no enemies here, which is good. And then sometimes there can be enemies right by the entrance, which there was, but it was far enough away. I don't think Octo was too worried unless they got stuck.
Yeah. Also, no snakes have been stepped on in either of these runs.
We gotta fix that. Peen getting caught on the cave.
And having a cultist in there, so, she did get caught last time. We don't want to do that again.
You see, that's why she's buffering B when she enters there. She's just like, not again. This is not happening twice.
Ooh, the crow lag.
Yeah, a lot of lag. It's still super close between these two.
I know, it's scary.
And no lag for Octo. That does make a difference.
Yeah.
It makes more of a difference than you think.
Absolutely. At this point, at their level of racing, any little second counts.
Yeah. The car painter is going to be a decider. The death warp is going to be a decider. Like, they are too close to call.
The cultist can be a decider.
He got friends. This dude got friends.
They're hanging out on a Saturday night. Just like us.
The crow got hit.
Oh, 93.
It did 93.
Come
it's got
on.
94. It's got 94 HP, by the way. That dude has 1
Octo
HP.
gets a cultist C too.
Hits the crow. Does kill one of them with the rocket.
Nice.
But unfortunately...
Oh no!
Oh no!
No! Cultist D! Okay, 119.
119, which
That's
is one off max.
crazy.
120 is the max a rocket can do, by the way. 119 is crazy.
I'm telling you, that second rocket always hits like a truck in these cultist fights. Gets a good level up from that.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of HP for this cultist fight in the HQ, and probably won't get a huge HP level up off that fight either.
Alright, Peen grabbed a couple of bananas. Octo getting stuck by cultists here in this cave. Peen entering HQ. There's still more cultists in the cave. Y'all go do your job.
Yeah, get in the HQ.
Get
and
alive.
Stand around doing nothing.
Why aren't you saying blue?
Think of the percentage of cultists in this room doing nothing.
You could be doing nothing too.
Get a job!
Alright.
Being through 53 HP, they want just a tiny bit of HP on this level up. They're getting a ton of HP, actually, so...
That's okay. That's okay.
It's not terrible. That means they can, this first turn of Carpainter, like, they can... The first 3 turns, they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Because they know they will not die. Carpainter cannot crit, and, like, the max damage Carpainter can do is around 53, 54.
Yeah, I was gonna say 50s.
Like, she was exactly at 53, which I know she knows Carpainter can hit for, and so she would not want to be at 53.
Right.
We're looking for Carpainter to hit with lightning so they can reflect. The 120 is fantastic. She has 2 rockets she can use on this fight.
Yeah. I just throw them both out. There you go.
46 damage is basically nothing.
50.
But a second rocket, 81. We're looking, this should kill him, for sure. 129. He's dead.
Nice Carpainter fight. Octo choosing to use life up there.
And then that's 1 reflect, 2 reflects.
2 reflects.
The bash might kill. This bash should kill.
There we go. Woo!
But that's
2
a lot
really
of
good
HP
Carpainter
for the
fights. That is a lot
For
of
sure.
HP. Yeah.
But we've seen Death Warps with like 80 HP go super quick, and Death Warps with 10 HP go terribly.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
they're keeping it close.
telling
Octo
you-
at a disadvantage with the HP situation here.
But that mole also knows. The mole
Yeah.
knows. It knows when you have a bunch of HP and it just be clawing his little heart out. When you have, like you said, when you have like 10 HP, he's like, I think I'm just gonna stare and, just be kind of
so confused.
just gonna like look around and, isn't this a nice cave?
Why's all this spaghetti on the floor? Who put that there? Ooh.
just not gonna live up to my name. Not gonna play rough. Just gonna take it easy. Well, I hope we see some gnarly moles that are just out for blood and they just be clawing left and right. Daniel's real talents lie in Homestar Runner.
Oh yeah, I can do Teen Girl Squad voices. I do them fantastically. It's so good. PeenTrain about to head to their death warp.
Mole playing tuba? What?
Playing tuba.
Okay, let's see how this warp goes.
Yep, we want to see this go well for Peen. 29 HP is what you want to see. Being absent-minded of the empty turns.
Oops!
At least it's not confused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He
Paula
killed
goes
Paula
down.
first. Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
okay.
let's go!
Really good death work for Peen.
Alright, Mole also being a dingus on Octo's side.
Yeah. It's already confused too. And
And
Paula
they
keeps
smash-
critting, which cannot knock him out of confusion. If you crit, it doesn't knock an enemy out of confusion.
It doesn't change anything. Another one!
She keeps
Girl!
doing it!
Girl! Stop!
Stop doing it! Stop it! You gotta stop!
Did we
You
get to
gotta
see 4? Okay, all right. She stopped.
You gotta stop doing that.
She's like, I've just been locked up in this cabin.
I'm so
Ah!
mad. Okay, Octo does get to auto fight here.
Yeah,
which is
that's nice.
But it's still no.
Another smash, girl. I cannot. Okay.
It did hit through the
Okay.
confusion.
All right. Phew. So a little bit less of a sufficient or efficient mole warp there for Octo, but he still got through.
Still got through, and Winter's big time swing. It's not enough that Peen has a comfortable lead.
Oh, and look, here's this guy. Here's this.
Yeah.
I want to say the F word so bad. Here's this guy.
The
unassuming local guy.
The game is certainly throwing a lot more at Octo's way here in the second half of this run.
Yeah.
Octo.
They said, "Oh, you thought you were safe? Oh, you got out of Onet."
I'm still not done with you.
I'll hold my beer. I'm still not done with you.
I got you for 3 minutes.
The unassuming local guy showing up on PeenTrain side. It's worth it. Get in trouble. Maybe.
I mean, Peen said it the first race. Their Winters was ass.
Total ass.
Verbatim.
Which is, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, she did take all the fights in Brick Road. Maybe that's what she's, like, basing it off of. But, like, even Peen's assiest play is better than a lot of people's. Sorry, it's true.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I do agree with you.
Not afraid to say it.
It happens with a lot. Like, eventually you get to a certain point in running, you're like, oh, I got the average RNG. Oh, this was terrible. Oh, no. I got the same RNG that yucky regular people.
Roasted.
Well, you get perspective when you run this game for long enough. You've seen the real bad ones.
Yeah.
You're like, it wasn't that bad.
Mean, Octo's run last one was a bad one.
No, that was terrible. That one was
I think might have been the worst race we saw this entire series.
It might have been one of the worst races I've ever seen in Earthbound Super Series history. In terms of the RNG
period.
Being unkind,
just
I don't, like,
unfathomable.
There's not a lot of races that have been that unkind.
No. $31. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
I have 0, by the way.
Hey, me too. Sup?
I hate nominate. That's the only reason. I would have a lot if I like had the same passion as I did for manip runs. But
you also got to play the game.
That's
Daniel.
part of it too. I mean, I've been running this game since 2015. Don't tell me I haven't been playing this game. I've played this game still more times than that. About a runaway shy 5 runaway 5 should be
a runaway shy.
There is the runaway shy, baby.
They just come sheepishly out and they're like, oh well.
This song is called Groove It, baby. 1, 2, 3.
Did I make a spectacle of myself? Oh no. Okay, I had this question. Do you think Keyboard Terry has dreads or earrings?
I think they're dreads.
I think they're dreads too. Yeah.
I've always considered them. He doesn't have like full dreads, right?
It's just like dreads with beads.
Yeah, dreads with beads. It's exactly
what
they're like short dreads with beads.
Yeah, with like decorative beads. It looks 100%. Good. I like it.
Yeah, no,
he's got flair. Yeah,
that guy's my goat. Yeah, he's got bees in this one.
Bees?
The dreads with he's got the beads in them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the beads.
He's got beads. But the thing is, he doesn't come through, and so we don't see the back of his head.
We never see the back.
We don't see the back of his head. He could just be a cardboard cutout. We don't know.
But that NPC has the back of his head spray. He's around somewhere.
I know. I was saying I was going to look it up. And
I think he's in Foresight somewhere.
Is he in Foresight?
I think there is an NPC with like.
Is he in the department store?
He's either inside or outside of it.
Maybe, yeah.
He's in Foresight somewhere, I think.
We should go find him in Foresight.
Does he do a twirl? He doesn't do a twirl. He doesn't move. He's got a keyboard. He can't twirl.
If he had a keytar, he could do a twirl.
Yeah. Doing a keyboard.
Imagine if he had a keytar and he was twirling. That'd be so sick.
No, saxophone Sam be twirling.
Oh, saxophone Sam? Is that what we're calling him now?
It's got to be alliterative. It's got to be saxophone something, you know? He's either in Foresight or not in Foresight.
Yeah.
Damn, Uko, I've never seen you
There's only two choices.
I don't think you've ever spit harder than you did just now. But
yo, watch out for Uko.
Uko cooking the pizza right now. This is crazy.
We're all cooked if Uko's here.
You tell me this dude is in Earthbound or not? Oh, what?
So here's the thing. He could be in Foresight, or he could not. So a nice, easy graveyard for PeenTrain there. That's definitely a good thing. That saves her time. There was a little fly being, mischievous up above, but it was nothing that she needed to worry about.
Octo having a puppet kind of forcing him to take some unoptimal routing.
Yeah, and some lag as well.
He could just take his hands off the keys for 2 seconds, but then his sprite would have him spin the keyboard. Do not mess with me! His sprite has the keyboard in it.
Why are we talking about him twirling? Is this so we can see the back of his head?
Yeah, exactly.
Did I
They're all
start
wrong. Yeah, all wrong. He doesn't spin. It's a saxophone guy.
The only two the saxophone guy doesn't spin either. It's just the two.
Yes, he does. He comes out on the center of the stage for one of the performances and spins.
Not in the one that we watch.
Yeah, he does it in Foresight, I'm pretty sure.
That and then if Keyboard Terry is in Foresight, there we go.
He is in Foresight. He just don't spin. Man's a stationary.
I gotta find it. I gotta find Keyboard Terry. I gotta find him.
Yo, he don't move.
All right, NPC.
You got cinder block for feet.
Where are you, Keyboard Terry?
Yeah, EBDB has never let us wrong before.
Okay, he's not on here.
Yo, he's a secret spray.
He's a secret spray. We're never gonna know. This is gonna drive me crazy. Oh my god. I gotta find him.
We're the first people to ever notice him.
Keyboard Terry, we care. I'm gonna find him. After the race. Bet.
Keytar Barry, and he sort of looks like the Pringles guy.
I was just using Spriter's resource. That's what I use.
Find Keyboard Terry.
Yeah, make a post-it note. Keyboard Terry, I'm gonna find you.
To-do list.
Right. Keep
Enemy
a positive
Keyboard
attitude.
Terry. Yo. Alright, let me see.
Are you looking for him now?
I'm not looking. You gasped. I assume you found something. You telling me you didn't find anything?
I told you he's not on. Yeah, duh. He's not.
Just gasped for no reason.
He's not on the NPC's people list. Keyboard Terry he's not there.
It's not real.
He's a figment of our imagination this whole
It's
time.
not real. This guy doesn't turn away from the mic
Keyboard
to
Terry
gasp for no
takes
reason.
off his mask, and it's Keyboard Terry. Wait a second. Prototype? No. And his name's not. I mean, we don't know. I just call him
It's definitely
Keyboard
not
Terry.
Keyboard Terry.
I just
Definitely not.
call him that.
There's no way it's gonna be like, yo, Keyboard Terry, here he is.
I don't even see the Runaway 5. Oh, there they are, the Runaway 5.
Peen going for green swirl and the dog gets it to janky green swirl. No bread roll though. The 50% did not go in her favor.
It's only the front. He doesn't have a back
Yo!
spread. I
We'll
found
never
him!
know!
I found the Keyboard Terry!
He has 2 spreads total.
Only 2.
It's just the 2 like up and down of the.
It's just him
front facing.
straight face. Yeah, front facing.
Front facing up and down, kind of.
Oh, and Octo gets a goat. And now a crow.
Yeah, a crow below there wouldn't be an issue, but
Yeah.
Oct-
You're gonna take this dog
Octo
fight?
now
Green
going for
dog?
the
Green dog!
Yeah, we've done more research into janky green swirls, so we understand a little bit more about them now. Octo does get the 50% bread roll drop here.
Awesome, that's gonna help. Alright, we got Tessie. Let me see those Tessies in chat.
Wait, what is this? MS Paint Borland? I hate this emote.
What? I
Peen,
don't think
hate-
so, Daniel.
No, I hate this emote. Alborn does not deserve to be.
What do you mean he doesn't deserve it?
Not on Tessie.
What did Al Borland do to you?
Al Borland doesn't deserve to be on Tessie.
Well, he is, so deal with it.
I hate
Deal with it, Daniel.
No, I hate this. I hate it.
What? You hate this?
PeenTrain MS Paint Borland. It's one of the longest emote names I've ever seen.
This is
in my
actually
entire
what
life.
this is actually what Tessie looks like. We just don't see it in the game.
It's such a long code to
You
write.
have an emote of Grimace's entire ass.
I do.
Look, Grimace
have,
got cheeks, okay?
I do have a sticker on Discord that is just
I also
cheeked up
have
Grimace.
Miss Saturn with cake.
It's crazy that Uko countered with one of my first ever Frankerface Z emotes, which is also the longest emote name in existence. So you know what? Fair enough. You got me. And then someone enlarged it. They spent bits. To do that.
Thank you. And Monkey ruins our chances at a first proto skip. Really, this
Size of
pawn
the
cave
situation.
is going to be a big, it's going to determine a lot in this race.
I mean, this brick road, this pawn cave, it's basically like the last.
The
one
end
for
of
Octo.
winters, yeah.
But PeenTrain getting a pretty clean proto 1 here.
Yeah, not bad. Might try to go for a duck skip, but if she's eating the boiled egg, might just go for the duck fight.
I mean, that duck's in a position where it
Yeah.
goes down, it's moving to the
She
right.
has the time to
She's-
do it.
That's a good spot for duck to go. We don't want
Come
duck
on,
to move That's better. It's slightly more in the
Okay.
direction she wants.
Oh, it moved. It unstuck.
Yeah, so she's fighting the duck. Lost some time there going for her. If Octo doesn't spend a lot of time on this duck skip and gets a duck skip, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Eating the boiled egg here in this first proto fight.
Duck is pecking and dodging.
No
He
friend.
might have to grab the croissant.
Yeah, that also will eat into her advantage.
Okay, she gets through.
I think she will. She didn't get the bread roll.
Right. Octo also
Octo setting up
trying to take the
for a
time
duck skip.
here. If he can get it, that's going to save him some time. Because
Yeah,
she
for
is having to
sure,
get the
but-
croissant.
Duck not playing nice. Octo is taking the time though.
Knowing
And
what
what-
the duck can do, Peen goes for the second
again-
proto. Oh, come on, Bubble Monkey!
So unfortunately, there's two parts of Duck Skip. It's getting Jeff Pass and it's getting Bubble Monkey Pass.
Yeah, and he lags.
So like he could have gotten Bubble Monkey Pass there, but he moved up too early, and so Duck aggro's onto Jeff, not Bubble Monkey. So Duck was able to move up just a little bit faster.
Oh my gosh.
PeenTrain got a call for help on that second proto. Second proto skip would put Octo back in it, but he messes it up.
The box was in a weird position.
So it always starts in the same exact position. He moved down too early after the duck fight, and he still had an iframes.
Aha.
And so the proto doesn't aggro onto you if you have iframes.
I see.
So he had already moved down, and then the iframes ran out, and then the proto went down.
Those slugs were not stutterable. That one is. We can move it a little bit to where we like. Let's go Stutter Queen.
Yeah, I mean, Peen's ability to stutter these is going to determine this race, because they're both in Pawn King.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Octo now stuttering this first spawn here. Peen getting crit by this.
Oh
it's going to die no matter what. She's trying to run. This stutter is very difficult, but Octo's pulling it over to the right and is going for it. And what a clean stutter.
And it missed both times, and she gets away.
She gets away, but Octo now has the lead because Peen is forced to stutter.
And grab the burger.
And Octo has like an empty second room pretty much.
And her first room is full. The first pot. Okay, we got a mushroom in the way. We're going for the stutter.
But the mushroom is far enough left that he doesn't have to despawn that far away. He can just walk here. So this third room is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it is. We got spawns.
He basically, Octo wants to get past this first spawn plate, which is exactly what he does instantly. And then it's a lot faster to despawn the second spawn plate once you have this first one clear.
And Peen gets a clear room. Except for those mushrooms. Oh no!
This one. So Octo has a choice here. Does he get the bottle rocket and go, or does he just go up? You know what I mean?
And we still have to get past the mushrooms up top, but
yeah, exactly. This is so
close.
So Octo grabbing the bottle rocket.
Okay.
What's the top situation like?
Okay,
like
we
this?
got a mushroom to the left, and that's clear.
Oh, it's clear.
That's clear. Is Peen gonna? Peen's just gonna go. She's gonna grab the bottle rocket.
She's gonna grab the bottle rocket as
Safety.
Octo pulling ahead here.
Oh, that mushroom to the right, just a little bit in a scary position, but this is clear too.
That's the one of the first spawn she had. She could have maybe gone for it.
Maybe it wouldn't have been worth it. Yeah.
Exactly. If she was wrong, she would get into a fight. She dies for sure. She has like 1 HP right now. Actually, she ate a burger, so she's at full HP. But the mushroom.
Right, but really it's still Ari went for that and got. Ari got.
Yeah, I think it was too close.
I think it was too close too.
I think it's like a couple pixels too close.
Yeah. It was like just barely.
And it's so high up that there's no chance it gets stuck like on the wall.
Right. It wouldn't like wiggle down and then get stuck or anything. It was just in a really weird position.
This is close enough that like a first turn BBR kill versus a second turn BBR kill could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we grab the teddy bear? Are there spawns in the graveyard when we first come out? Spawns along the way?
What type of lag is, there's tons.
Do we have a skip sandwich?
Both of them should still have the skip from Cultist
HQ. Man, this is close.
It's super close.
Yeah, definitely some high stakes, some high tension here. Your adrenaline they're probably pumping, going crazy right now, knowing how close you are. Especially for PeenTrain, if she can win this, she goes on to finals.
Yeah, I mean, both runners desperately want to win here. Peen to close it out, and Octo to take this to a game 3.
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
They're both flying
Monkeys.
Best of 5 is so long,
though.
Tired of people asking for 3 out of 5 when every goddamn game.
Best of 5 is crazy.
For a speed run, it's crazy.
People essentially like no, Double or nothing Earth Bucks. I forgot to do a prediction. Might be.
Yeah.
Who will win at the very end?
At the very end, check it out.
Will they grab a teddy bear?
I can close that one out.
Is there gonna be a pumpkin boy?
No pumpkin boy. Does the BBR hit for a number that starts with 5?
All right, gift sandwich, y'all. Let's go. Let's give sandwich to the teddy bear.
Grabs the teddy bear. Really clean movement from Octo there.
Yeah. Skips the teddy. Skipping the teddy. There's a dog.
Lot of lag. It's a zombie dog.
The Daniel dog.
Yep. So that one despawn gonna be eating into this advantage just a tiny bit.
Oh my god.
Defend, BBR.
Dog, but Peen gets past it!
The skip sandwich coming in clutch for Peen. BBR
532.
hits for 532. $430. Octo has the advantage, and Octo. The only thing here, and Boogeyton didn't do it, is so if Boogeyton killed Paula there, then I think Peen wins. But unfortunately for Peen,
I mean,
this is going to a game 3.
GG, what a race.
GG to Octo. Really just barely pulling ahead there at the end of Winters to take it over Peen here in game 2 and keeping himself alive, taking it to this game 3.
Came back, proved that Earthbound can absolutely let you have it, but that's no reason to give up. Came back, had a great run for the second one. We're going to game 3.
And I mean, Peen keeping it consistent.
I mean, so
really,
close.
Like 107 on the first one, 106 on the second one. A difference of 7 seconds. 7 seconds between these two runners. It's just wild.
Wow. Okay. Well, we will be going to race 3. That'll be the final race of the evening. Daniel, thank you for joining me on comms. It was so wonderful to have you.
Not a problem. Not a problem. It's good to be doing comms after a long time.
Yeah. So we do have the third race coming up. We're going to take another short break here, give our racers a little moment, and then we'll be back with the third one. That'll close it out.
Hell yeah.
All right.
See you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. It's round 3. PeenTrain versus octopuscal in the semifinals of the Earthbound Super Series 2025 Boogey% tournament. Oh, whoops, I'm listening to myself. I just started talking back to myself, and I'm like, why am I hearing myself?
Oh no.
Anyways. Oh, okay. The first race was definitely a doozy. Octo had probably one of the worst Onets I've ever watched in my life. And I've been playing this game. I've been into this community for quite a while. But the second race was a real clincher. I missed the first part of it, but I was able to see the end. And 7 seconds apart, just barely keeping Octo in the game, brought us to round 3.
Race 2 was close all the way through. I don't think there was ever more than like 30 seconds between the two.
I believe it.
So just a fantastic race. Expecting more of the same for round 3. I think everybody's dialed in at this point.
We all know what's going on.
The brakes are off, as it were. I think we'll see all of the shenanigans thrown on the table.
Yeah, essentially the first two races are essentially just warm-ups. This is the real thing now. Some good Lord Harrison Fords sprinkled all around. I want to see some good gameplay. It's a good RNG.
Yes, I think everyone coming into this probably had a racer they were rooting for to win it all, but I think all of us deep down were really hoping that this best of 3 would turn into a best of 1, which it did.
Indeed. No more ambiguity. It's this, and that's it. I haven't done a best of 3
Boogey.
quite a long time, so I don't remember the feeling that well, but I know it's definitely different than just going into round 1 and having that be the only round.
Yeah, I think I've only done it a couple of times, and you're definitely salty by the end of it. So I think
it's a whole different mentality on both sides.
Yeah.
For best of 3s, in terms of scheduling, there is always the option of doing each of the 3 runs on different days. But they elected to go for all 3 in one go in this instance. And I feel like that's usually what Boogey runners will do for these tournaments. To do all 3 of them at once. Do we know when the other semifinal round is, by the way, or has that not been scheduled yet?
I don't think it's been scheduled yet.
Yeah. It'll be Ace Trainer Brook versus Oxwas. That'll be an interesting one to watch as well. It should be a pretty even matchup. Also worth noting is the fact that the United States is completely out of the tournament at this point. We have 2 Japanese runners, 1 UK runner, and 1 Canadian runner.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did not realize that.
Mm-hmm. PeenTrain is our Canadian runner.
Might be on Monday.
Brooke is from the UK. Octo and Oxwas are from Japan. It is scheduled 8 p.m. on the 10th. Nice. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Be there, everybody. I know I will be.
Everybody gets a day to unwind from all of the excitement of this evening.
Yeah, Sunday rest.
Recharge your batteries. A snake caught on the tree there for Octo.
PeenTrain got a crow caught. Gonna stutter a snake. Ooh, the dog. The 5% dog. That's
Not a fan of that dog.
Nope. That should be despawnable. Yeah, definitely. No problem, no problem. Oh my gosh, these extra spawns are aggravating. Octo gets an easily despawnable crow on the second 100%. PeenTrain gets the same thing. Or the third 100%, excuse me.
Oh no, and the dog up on the
gosh.
top of the hill.
That's unfair. What? The snake spawning back in. Oh, we've got a sizable delta.
That was just ridiculous.
Hey, Hopi Poo. You missed the first round. I was on commentary too. I love that PeenTrain is dedicated to doing the flash party glitch with the buzz light. That's a classic one. For those who don't know, there's certain, if you have your controller plugged into the second player slot, there's certain visual bugs you can activate on command by pressing the select button. German. Relax. It's purely visual, it has no effect on the gameplay. Octo starting Starman first. What are we gonna get? That's a guard on turn 1. 70 for the first attack. Could still 3-cycle here. You can play the game. You can play the game in its entirety in the second player slot. That's what I do. Got a freeze on Octo's side, a fire on Peens. That's a high hit, but not enough for a 2-cycle kill.
69.
69 nice on the left. The Nest Smash rounding it up a little more. Fire on Octo's side. We're hoping to see a big hit from Buzz on PeenTrain's. Starman goes down at 750 for Octo. 95, not quite enough. Pretty close, but no cigar. I think we're about like 20, maybe 30 HP off.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Got the guard to save a little time, so about a 15-second delta here. Tigress, we're all waiting for you to switch from Mother 1 to Earthbound. Come on, get over here. I feel like having your eyes on it would be interesting. We've already got a lot of our nerdy science heads, computer savvy people in our community.
Doesn't the debug percent run use the second controller port?
Yes, it does. I believe. Pretty sure having a controller in both ports is required. Or maybe it's not. I'm not the right person to ask about that. My debug percent run was post Boogey percent.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you, chat, for always teaching me something new.
Thank you, chat, for always reminding me about stuff I forgot.
It happens. There's only so much you can keep up in the brain.
Empty zoo for Octo. Hoping to say the same thing for PeenTrain here. Don't need any extra aggravating spawns. Looks clean. There's a task run that resets the console during a CPU cycle to corrupt a save into putting you at 0-0, and then you debug % from there. That's wild. Pirohiko? Of course it is. That's a name. Alright, so Octo will be first into the Pokopunk situation. Despawn the sharks first, get over there. Goes into the auto fight, but gets charged forward, so cancels it out, goes for the bread roll. Good miss on that charge forward. Oh, good miss again. He goes down and he's at full health. Double fall down, and then the miss. Damageless
Nice
first Pogo. Love to see that. Very miss-heavy fights on both sides, actually. Octo's in great shape. Peen can still hold auto here and be fine. Yeah, that... Wow.
So much missing.
I think the Pogopunks got Ness's vision in this run. What the heck? All these misses are crazy.
We're really putting them through their paces tonight. They're getting tired. Getting whooped on.
Okay, Octo not having to mash out 22 here against Frank. Very well could have.
Lots of brandishing.
Frank goes down. PeenTrain using the bread roll to max out her HP. Her HP value is a lot more favorable. 48 is what you like to see. In terms of the big heavy brandishes, leaving you slightly less at risk for death. Ooh, the miss, not good.
Fucking dirty. Should be one more hit here.
Yeah, when it comes to Frank, you typically are going to see either a 5-hit fight or a 4-hit fight, just depending on the type of damage rolls you have and your offense stat. Because his HP is 63, if I remember. And being able to do that mental math is potentially pretty important, especially at the top level. Frankenstein goes down for PeenTrain. I think we're looking at
very
about
close out of the arcade.
25, 30 seconds maybe. I'm trying to look at the delta. Yeah, like 35, 40-ish, I think. Yeah, I know, Daniel. That last turn crit is so frustrating. Like, come on. Couldn't have given me that sooner. I have a lot of contempt right now for the interior design of this building. I'm really not a fan of just, like, I don't like looking at it. Doesn't it still save a few frames, though? No, actually. I think it costs you frames to get a smash versus just a regular bash if it's doing the same amount of damage. Am I right about that, Daniel? Yeah, the smash animation will add time to the amount of time it takes to get the attack off. So if it happens on the last turn of a fight, you're technically losing a little bit of time over just a regular hit. Octo's Octo's entering Giant Step first. Still trying to get past some mice.
Definitely a mouse party here for sure.
Mouse party, mouse party. First 4-pack slugs. ILOVEMOUSE. This is definitely the annoying mouse room. Look at this.
Wow.
Got an Orion's belt of mice right now. Look at that. Great play by PeenTrain, though. I love the way that she does this. Oh, that's
Yeah, that was a very slick setup.
Yeah, this offense is not looking good, for sure. That was a long first fight for PeenTrain. Probably not looking good for the comparison. Looked like 7 turns, I think, if not more. Oh, the random 3-pack.
Wait, this is going to be 16 for Octo.
Is that right?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was 12.
Yeah, I was like, no way.
For some reason, I thought there was just a back-to-back slug pack there. Counted too many slugs tonight.
There was. It just wasn't 3 back-to-back slug packs. That's another 3-pack for Peen, so now she could conceivably just do the rest of the grind in 4-packs. That puts her at 10 total. Just 3 more 4-packs and she'll be at 22. Making her way upstairs. Oh, Octo gets more slugs. She's at 11? I could have sworn I saw 2 packs of 3. But I trust chat. Oh, a single insta win on a slug? Okay, yeah, that would make sense. What on earth? Not sure I understood what just happened on Octo's side.
It was what turned out to be a 4-pack of slugs up there that had a very strong resemblance to a 2-pack of Antoids.
I guess
That's
so.
the tricky part about pulling on the second floor there, is they share the same sprite.
Well, Octo hits level 8 now, and now PeenTrain having to play Russian roulette with slugs. Like, one of those was probably an Antoid.
That's the thing that scares me most about the 6-pack strat up here on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. Yeah, PeenTrain's gonna have to work to catch up here, because Octo's breezing straight ahead into the ant fight. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's infuriating. We have to survive this now. What'll this put her at, even experience-wise? Octo's starting Titanic and immediately with the smash before even using the first rocket.
Oh,
it does
goodness.
102 damage, but another bite will kill him. Wow,
No!
you're kidding! That's
Octo's
crazy!
down. Insane.
That's yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
There's nothing at all. Just the worst thing that could happen.
Meanwhile, PeenTrain's just picking away at whatever's on screen, just to kind of round out level 8.
Yeah, just a real hodgepodge of enemies up here on 4-3 of Giant Step.
Yeah. Fuzzy Pickles. PeenTrain is level 8.
Yeah, definitely not taking a chance on the instant win.
Right.
Don't think the offense is there with the rolls that she's been getting.
Good stutters as always. I'm not sure what the time difference is right now, Hope. We'll get a clearer picture once both runners get past the ant. Throwing the rocket out. 55, not a great
55.
start. At least the first attack wasn't a crit. Oh, these bites are huge, though.
Yeah, huge bites and kind of stinky burger rolls there.
Only just now getting the second rocket off. Well, Octo gets red swirled by a mouse on the climb back up to the top. Life up back to max. Still not seeing a shield, so this could be okay. Magnet is good for an empty turn.
Oh, and a
this is,
dodge.
Annoying. The shield goes up. But it took a while for it did, so it took a while before it did, so I know we should be okay in terms of however many bashes we have left. However, Ant needs to chill out. PeenTrain playing it as safe as she can, just trying to get her health back up to max before outputting any more damage. Shield goes down. Oh, the smash.
One more hit.
But that's it.
Okay.
Ant goes down. Okay. What a fight. She played her heart out for that one.
Jeez.
No good grinds today, she says. Yeah. Slug grind can either go perfectly or it can go not perfectly, and It really isn't your call. You can only do so much. Yeah, expertly played.
Octo almost back to Titanic Ant here.
All right, round 2. '90 is a good start. 2 Antoids in the back are wiped out. Magnet, we don't want to see it for more than 7. 4 is good. 81 is a good second
81,
hit.
so pretty good start compared to the last time. Let's see
So
some
we're
more
at
burn turns.
190 should be two more clean hits, maybe 3, and he goes down. 2 more from here. Shield goes up, so it'll be a few more than that. Ooh, the smash to end it. So we're looking at about maybe 2 minutes of difference, maybe a little less.
Peen going straight into the cop gauntlet. I think 3 burgers in tow.
Game
Oh,
making
no
me a liar.
burgers.
Really? Did not buy extra burgers. Should be enough. As long as we play our cards right.
2 burgers.
Definitely gutsy. Wants to keep the lead.
Double crushing chop is gross.
Well, the outspeed was kind of lucky on that. The 21 HP would have been hard to match out in the event of a crushing chop. Good miss, but also bad miss. Crushing cop. I like that. Two cops in. I believe she was anticipating a crushing chop with that burger at 56. I'm gonna try and read her mind a little bit on that one.
There does seem to be a trend here. Criminy.
145 difference between the kills, thank you. Yeah, rocking at 60. Good idea.
The outspeed is annoying there.
So we are going to be without Rockins going into Captain Strong. We need this cop fight to end quickly. Good miss. Last turn crit, of course. Octo entering cops now. So we're looking pretty dicey here going into Strong. I believe we have 1 life up left. Octo gets a burger drop. These guards are okay, it just halves your damage. Got the temper, guards, still no damage. Now we got the grapple. We life up here, we survive. And now we auto fight and pray. 1 grapple. Come out swinging. And
Oh,
down
Captain
goes
Strong is down.
with just enough resources to make it happen. That's good stuff. That's good tournament content. I like that.
I'm stunned.
Keeps the lead.
That's
Keeps the lead strong. But yeah, Brooke makes a good point. We are going to need a magic butterfly ASAP. Oh, Octo. Miss is not good. Not sure which copper on, 3 or 4. I think that was 4. Yeah. I saw that walk just now. Definitely don't want to run into anything that might have spawned in that area.
Yep, they'll jump out and bite you.
Don't let it bite
Now
you.
is not the time.
Ooh, very strong rocket hit. Strong goes down for Octo. I imagine Octo doesn't want to die to Captain Strong. That might be the reason for not doing that this time.
Yeah, it has been a cruel night of Earthbound in many ways.
Bus save and PRV first path death. That wouldn't be very efficient because you have to still go in and out of the cave to get the phone call. Oh my
So
gosh,
many
these
shrooms.
mushrooms. That was lagging the game out. Yeah, PeenTrain definitely lost some of her lead to the fact that the strong fight took longer. There's your butterfly.
Goodness, that butterfly trying to make it
just barely outside of the mushroom range there. Definitely workable. Now we're at full health.
Oh, just barely enough room to despawn that sprout.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that despawn trick. It's just you have to know how to do it because there's some sub-pixel garbage that goes on if you try to tuck yourself into that corner. It's kind of like the tent glitch, actually. You need to approach it from the exact right angle and make sure that you're getting yourself nudged all the way in on the very pixel edge of that corner in order to maximize your chances of getting a particular sprout spawn despawned.
Another sneaky sprout hidden there behind the tree. I-5 outside the cave.
Yeah, Octo working on the first PRV pass, but has to get through the cave first. There we go. Looks better.
One more skip sandwich for Peen.
Ooh, yeah. That UFO could have been workable, but in this situation, probably a better idea not to risk that.
Those UFOs know how to get you at the worst time.
Yeah, they'll figure out a way. Like, even I, as someone who has been working for years to figure out as many potential situations as possible to get around UFOs, they still find new ways to get me. New ways that I haven't ever seen. The UFOs are a lot less predictable than the crows, even though they have a similar swooping pattern of movement. Alright, PeenTrain erases the pencil. Let's take a look at our PRV here. Always nice to see that upper right spawn tile empty. I'm gonna despawn that diamond on the left. But it's back, and I know there's more below too. Just get rid of all of it. That tree's in a weird spot. And this other tree is hiding behind another tree.
Way too many trees.
Grr.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
yeah, we're not gonna try that. Thankfully, those ones are caught. Got another butterfly here. That's actually important. Especially for PeenTrain, who hates having to rely on that final butterfly.
Yeah, even if the odds are high on that, it likes to fly right into a pack of enemies and you can't do anything with it.
Or it just doesn't spawn at all. It'll always be right there whenever you don't need it, but the moment you do, it just decides to be like, oh, 10% chance to not be there. Not taking any chances with that particular diamond enemy, using the skip. Losing an RE point, sadly.
You hate to see it.
Rip Snick. You got stepped on. Gonna do some shopping at an HHV. PeenTrain approaching the shack fight while Octo was erasing the pencil. Oh, we're seeing a lot of stuff down there in the lower left. I think we felt lag too. That guy's going to be avoidable. Octo trying to weasel around a butterfly that was just right in his way. Alright, let's see. 44 on one rock and 92 on the other. Misses the crow.
Oh,
Cultist C
C.
joins. That's not a good look. Octo skips sandwiching past some spawns in the upper right. Looks clear for the rest of it. PeenTrain going for the bash on the single cultist. Doesn't quite kill. But the next bash does after a heal from the croissant. Gets a cookie drop as consolation.
Octo also stepping on Snick.
It's coming right for us! butterfly, I gotta say.
Oh, the miracle butterfly.
The miracle butterfly. You love to see that. That's great news. It was in a great spot, too. Like, just real easy to get. Good reaction. Yeah, just eats a banana to heal up to max. Whatever.
-2 Ori points, though. Or is it just one? Does it count for each act of stealing?
I don't remember. Also, does anyone know their actual current Ori point total? Ori,
I don't know if anyone has a positive number.
Brooke, I was thinking 69 too. You're all negative except Daniel. Alright, fair enough. Octo bashing out, or not bashing out, the remaining cultist. That was like 2 misses in a row. And this one hit was still not enough to kill, but this one is. PeenTrain starting car painter with 45 PP in the bank.
That's a lot of PPs.
It's rockin', I imagine, right?
Didn't work.
Oh.
Rude.
Well,
Rude game.
One of them had to miss, huh? Wow. Oh, come on.
A dodge. How fast could the old man be?
And the outspeed on the banana is not great, but okay, that puts you at 23. So that's pretty good.
Okay,
We got a
the reflect
reflect,
should do it.
and that takes him out. And that's great HP for the Death Warp setup. That's a good look. Yeah, those rockets should have been enough by themselves. So we have a Cultist B on the single Cultist fight for Octo. Definitely having to pull out a Rockin' for that, but it does work out. Offense went up by 5, dang.
Two misses on the reflex for Octo there.
Do have a couple
57.
Rockins to work with. Yeah, that's not a great roll. That's 14 HP for Octo currently. Was trying to keep it low for the reflex, but doesn't get him. So healing on the shield turn, and should be able to survive that. There you go. Still no
6
reflex.
misses.
Seven and 8. Ness can't make contact either. Octo's eating the skip sandwich. It's now or never.
One reflect.
There
Okay.
you go. Wow.
7 hit
PeenTrain
points.
starting the mall warp. Oh, the miss. That would have been perfect. Crow warp is such a bad idea. At least for glitchless. In Boogey percent, it might be viable. But if you... I learned this the hard way. If you crow warp and glitchless, you are so screwed because you're going to get your items stolen.
Oh, I didn't even think about that portion.
I don't think so, Brooke. Not a horrible death warp for PeenTrain. Could have been better though, probably by her standards. In glitchless, yes, there is. In Boogey percent, no. I don't think the crows can steal herbs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't, but they can steal Paula's bread roll. And we kind of use that for Gerardo before Mole Cave. And if you have, yeah, and you have that skip sandwich that you want to keep for Monkey Cave, and that can get stolen as well. Yeah, like I said, I learned that the hard way not that long ago, actually. I've pulled off a successful crow warp in Boogey percent before, just not for glitchless. And apparently for glitchless, it's like a horrible idea to even try. Even if you're left with like 1 or 2 HP after the Carpenter fight, it's just don't do it. Alright, Nest goes down to the mole for Octo. We're in auto fight mode now. The miss for the scratch, but then the hit. So the ant fight, or the ant death, still remains pretty much the deficit here.
Yeah, there's only been small gains and losses in time. It's been pretty consistent here, so winters will be another big factor.
Oh, is that right, Brooke? I assumed that he did a guard for the low HP, but I guess if he kept Ness's armor on, that technically saves time for menuing. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I like it. I want to talk about something that I figured out that's not related to Boogey percent, but it's something that Octo does that I haven't really seen other runners do. Because a lot of us nowadays will get the Cloak of Kings for Pooh in the Underworld to use for better run chances and to use for Gaius. But what he will do is he will literally pass the rabbit's foot back and forth between Paula and Jeff repeatedly throughout all the dungeons, so that Paula has the high speed run chances for enemy encounters, Hippie Man in the corner. And he will give it back to Jeff for the bosses, so that he will have the Jeff speed for multi-bottle rockets.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen any other runner do that. Even back in the day, before any of us like discovered the Cloak of Kings and ways that we could use it, we would just keep the C pendant on Paula at all times and the rabbit's foot on Jeff at all times.
Menuing in Earthbound is no joke. Like,
seriously.
Getting really, really fast and consistent with it is not an easy task.
It's a science. Especially when there's so many anomalies that can happen. Like, once every, 5 or 6 glitchless runs, I'll get a sprig of parsley from a Rand boob or something. Or, a cup of coffee from Dungeon Man. It's like, okay, well, now I have to factor this into my menuing. Yeah, put it on the peanut cheese bar.
Sprig of Parsley from Moran Boob is a totally prog rock name, by the way.
I'm into that. If any of their songs are less than 10 minutes, I'm gonna stop listening to them. I'm gonna step away for just a moment.
No problem. We're living the double cutscene life here. We'll see how the graveyard treats each runner. Can always throw up a few surprises. PeenTrain with a new hit single. Oh my goodness. The fly is coming out of the woodwork. Able to despawn him pretty quickly. Still needs to get up and around the corner here to stare deeply into the zombie's eyes. Stopping to chat with the nice lady. Octo enjoying the not quite free ride on the runaway tour bus. Although a $10,000 VIP package feels like a very modern ticket sales kind of thing these days. Exactly, Brooke. That money didn't owe you nothing. Ooh, quite a few flies over on Octo's side as well. Got a little lag to contend with.
All right. Let's get it. Winter's time.
Jeff's out of bed, off to get his time wasted here before we can get our equipment. Hoping the brick road luck turns around for both our runners today. The bubble monkey has not been cooperative for anyone.
Yeah, that's
this
so
evening.
true.
PeenTrain dropping the spray can.
If a blue moon occurs on Friday the 13th and all the planets align, the monkey will cooperate.
It's a fair assessment to make that the monkey skipping by is him just accidentally helping.
It's definitely like he's not conscientious of that at all. Bubble monkey stopping every so often in his tracks, like, ooh, what's this on the ground?
Yeah, like more of a Rocky and Bullwinkle kind of relationship.
Some say it happens when Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th. You know that happened this year for the first time in 666 years?
Really?
Yeah, right?
Rock and roll.
Oh, these spawns are not nice. You gotta walk extra far to despawn the goat. It's got a giant hitbox that even extends outside of its own sprite.
What are you doing up there, dog?
Yeah, that's the wrong place. Blue dog. Well, it happened this year, Slug, so whatever. Not if you're dyslexic, exactly. I saw it on a Facebook post. I know, therefore I know it's true.
I read my calendar in the mirror. Sounding like those essential oil moms.
Hey girl, I know we haven't talked since high school. But I have a deal for you. Halloween the 13th was the day Doc and Morty went to the future.
Green Dog gives Octo a bread roll.
Second to last testy of the evening. We're in the waning phase now. I'm noticing we have a triple-digit view count on this race, by the way.
Goodness gracious.
Thanks everyone for being here. This is some content. This is what I call Earthbound gaming.
Almost had the Tessie warp.
TT Tom, if I stream tonight, you're not going to be seeing anything more than Frank and Frankenstein, most likely. Alright, Brick Road. Let's see what we got. No Ant November. I'm holding it pretty steady on NAN. Going for the boiled egg. Definitely a safety play. Could have gone for one more bash. But that's why she didn't. Protoplasm goes down. Duck. Okay, duck. Alright, duck. Okay, duck.
Yeah, let's do
Not
that.
even, not even giving me time to finish my sentence. That's okay. I'm into that. The duck is skipped on Peen's side. Meanwhile, Octo is entering the first protoplasm. I imagine Octo probably made up some time over the winter's spawn plate. This PeenTrain was there for a while. Unfortunately, the second proto skip does not work out, but
Yeah, Monkey made no effort to
Jeff,
move there.
if you would please. Yeah, that's a duck not worth even trying to skip. There you go. Yeah, Octo had green dog as well. That's right. So Octo fighting the duck while PeenTrain makes her way into Pond Cave. This is going to be crucial. Pretty good spawn position for stutters. We just need to see some clear ways up ahead. Looks pretty good. This little area is empty. And this is all very easily avoidable. Octo right behind. Those are now both in the same room. Octo having to stutter to get around stuff. Thankfully, this first area is empty for PeenTrain. Gonna go for the stutters here. As long as there's nothing on the left, this should be workable. But yeah, no. That looked like
got a janky green.
Got the janky green. That's very important. Octo getting red swirled by a mouse. Just iframes past these guys. Stutter the rest of the way. Alright, just gotta get through this spawn plate. Makes it through. Gotta despawn these guys.
Mushrooms, please.
Mushrooms, please. Octo going for more stutters in the center area of room 2. Spawns are clear here. Gonna use the bubblegum. This looks like a pincer.
Oh,
That's
getting blocked there, yeah.
Gotta do a
Even if the stutter path
around.
is clear, the getting through that narrow passageway is still pretty tricky.
Indeed. That mushroom's in a good position. It can definitely be avoided. No problem. Alright, final spawn tile for PeenTrain. Just gotta get rid of that one mushroom on the top. And a new one does not spawn in its place, so we're good to go. Octo is still with a little more work to do. This is a great look for PeenTrain. This is a great look. All that's left now is Boogey 10. One measly little BBR standing between PeenTrain and the finals. Octo skipping the single bottle rocket. Mushrooms are clear, makes it out of the cave. Roughly 40-second delta, still very sizable at this point in the run. It's going to take some doing for Octo to take the lead back.
I gotta say, the consistent pace of all of these races tonight has just been remarkable.
Oh yeah, I expect nothing less. Like I've been saying, these are two juggernauts. These are two titans. Going head to head. This should have been the finals, honestly. But the bracket did not line up that way.
Yeah, 105s in a race are wild, for sure.
Was it? Who was Octo racing in the finals last year? I thought it was Lantro. Hunter? Yeah, okay. No, I think Lantro made it to semis. Tom Sawyer plays in the background. Canada coming up strong.
Nice tech skip on the door. A lot of
I
spawns
imagine
there.
PeenTrain will go bear here. Yeah, for sure. Final skip sandwich. Taking the safety walk to prevent spawns. Alright, we just need Jeff to do his one prophetic job. What do we have? 521.
521.
That's excellent. Just finish it out. This rocket should be enough. Oh, it missed.
Didn't work.
The rocket hits. And PeenTrain advances to the finals. Meanwhile, Octo gets the Trick or Trick Kid. PeenTrain has knocked down the Octo Titan. Wow. Fantastic. I hate that pumpkin.
Those things are the worst. What a great set of races.
Yeah, that was fantastic all the way through. All three matches were just incredible to watch. Mega congratulations to PeenTrain on this big win. And GG to Octo as well for putting in an absolutely respectful fight. Respectable, I should say, but respectful as well. Yeah, let's go Canada, eh? Oh, Jeff dying here.
378.
Making up for that.
Bala does have fire for the.
That is so funny. Boogie Tent does go down for Octo, so we'll be able to finish out here. A little bit less levels because Jeff is dead. Yeah, PeenTrain finishes with a 108.34 and takes the win. Wow-wee. And Octo finishing with 109.30. 56 seconds of difference there. Wow.
Amazing race. GG's to both runners, but very big congratulations to PeenTrain for getting through that one and moving on to the
Well
finals.
earned. Well earned. Yeah, 0 dropped frames as well for PeenTrain. Congratulations for that as well. Yeah, GG Octo, you performed extremely well in this tournament. Absolutely. Always a pleasure to have you. You're the GOAT. We all know that you're the GOAT. But yeah, PeenTrain earned this one. I can definitely say that, and I will say that to the ends of the earth.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. That does it for tonight. Earthbound
Thank
gaming
you, everyone,
moment.
for joining us. It's a nice crowd in here tonight. We've got another semifinal race coming up on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, it looks like.
I'm
I
willing
think
to bet
one's
that
gonna
it's
be a
going to be.
threefer as well.
It should be all 3 races in one go, unless we find out otherwise.
So
Yeah, thank you,
everybody
Attack
rest
Slug, for
up
the
and tune in for
restreams.
that.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Racers. Thank you, Alex, for co-commenting with me. It was a pleasure. We're
Yeah.
going to be rating Daniel RGT.
Oh, awesome.
That should be fun. All right, guys, we are out of here. Good stuff, though. Dang.
Have a good night, y'all.